Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today because I most certainly am, because we're all back with some more trails through Daybreak. Hope we're all having a good day, and I hope we're all ready to move forward with Van and Gang. Hey Keeve, how's it going? Thanks for dropping by. It's going well. Thank you for asking. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with like the appearance of the sub goal box. Like, it seems like the text is just overly big, but I don't know how to fix that. So, oh well. But yeah, hope everyone is having a great day. Time to get back into the intermission again. I should probably add that to the stream title. Intermission. There we go. Done. That's what we need. And then back over to there. Let's go back in. Yeah, so last time we were going through this, we did 2 missions. We did Orbital Net Fraud and Underground Fumigation, and now we are trying to get Mr. Quatra his Employee of the Month chapter, because Intermission seems like a chapter where like, if it's not a numbered chapter, I would think that we're not getting a new party member, at least like permanently. So like, this might be a, hey, this is a good chance to catch up, like, because I would imagine every character should get at least one opportunity to be able to get Employee of the Month before the end of the game. Like, I have to think that the game is made in such a way that you can get every Employee of the Month at least once. So I want to try and do that so I don't have to do it on like a subsequent playthrough. But yeah, so last time we finished chapter 4. Now we have Quatra in our party, and we are just doing the intermission. Okay, new character in the last chapter. Okay. This chapter is no different. Okay. So I guess last chapter is the opportunity to get whoever I do not have the Employee of the Month for at that point, the one. Okay. Yeah. It's a damn shame that you can't get an Employee of the Month for Anya's in the prologue chapter. But, okay. So, what was I doing? I think I was doing free time activities? Yes, that's what I was doing, because I ended after doing this, which got Sarah and Shahina's level to max. I could do Dingo's, but chances are I can just get him to max through, like, some other means. Yes, but the final chapter, Employee of the Month, is very short. Okay. So that should... I mean, it being short actually would probably help some stuff, I would imagine. Because, like, the strat to get Employee of the Month is literally have whoever you want to be Employee of the Month in your party at all times, and then swap everyone else out and around. While also running around as them and doing the fights as, like, doing field fights as them. Right? That's generally the strat for it, as far as I understand. So, that, like, a short chapter is actually, like, I would say almost better. Like, yeah, you have less opportunity to, like, skew things, but it's also, like, not the biggest deal because you didn't go through an entire chapter and then not get the Employee of the Month you wanted. Them as the main member in the field and using their S-Craft a lot is the best way. Okay, so S-Craft somehow also goes into... I mean, I think I used Anya's S-Craft once when last chapter. But hers is also a heal, so everyone else will probably be a little bit easier. But yeah, how are the 2 idols doing? I've been thinking about it constantly for the past few days. Only got one thing left now, and it's to tear it up even harder next time we take the stage. Let's prove to the label that idols can be successful. That way they won't even think about disbanding us. S-Craft gives a lot of points. Okay, so there's like a point system in the background. Interesting. I mean, I guess it helps that the one that I use the most S-Crafts with is Van. Like, everyone else I don't really S-Craft with. So I guess if I just want it, I can focus on that with Quatra. We got a new original song ready to rip. Let's make sure it's a smash hit. Yeah, you said it. It was all wishful thinking. I wish it was that easy. But either way, we're out of options. This is the last shot, so we've got to make it count. Let's practice for a bit more. Make sure everything's perfect. All we need is for 50 people to show up. Oh, okay. I'll talk to my neighbors again and see if they can come. I made friends with my bus driver and manager at work, so I'll invite them too. I'm counting on you. I'll handle the music side of things. I know a pretty popular singer, so I might be able to ask for help there. I got no choice. I'm running thin on options here. Okay. So their idol story is going places. But yeah, let's do the remaining ones, because I did the sisters first. I did the event with the sisters first, and now we're going to do these 2, because I like Dingo, but 10 points when I'm guaranteed, what, like 100 or like 50 or whatever, it's like I could probably have to find another gift for the guy, and that'll be fine. But yeah, let's do upgrading the Orbital Net first, because gotta leave Yume and her disappointment, you know, for the limelight. Upgrading the orbital net. Taking into account things going forward, Quattro went out of his way to upgrade our orbital net environment. I suppose this is an important bit of a capital investment, eh? Guess I'll go do some shopping at the Orbital Cafe by the station. Let's do it. Let's do it. How's it going, my boy? Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Orbital Cafe, Iota. Yo, can we get an Ethernet cable? Report. Your purchases fit perfectly within your budget. Perfect. Man, having an expert on board really comes in handy when you're out shopping. Thanks, man. We got some nice deals on high-quality equipment there. Don't mention it. As long as I'm working out of your office, the stability of its orbital network access is really important to me. I was happy to help. If anything, I was surprised by how accommodating you were to everything I asked for. Well, Rosette's the software specialist. You're the hardware specialist. I obviously don't have bottomless pockets, so I can't accommodate for everything, but I trust your judgment on this. Huh. What's up? It's just, you're much different than would be expected from someone running a shady business like yours. You barely know me. Taking that into account, I wouldn't expect you to extend such freedom and trust to me. Hey, you're the expert here. I'm not going to butt in when I'm aware you know better than I do. Arcade Solutions keeps growing and growing. I'll have your unique skills, and I'm not about to go wasting them. So why not take advantage of my employees' knowledge, then? I'm inclined to agree when you put it that way. Okay, then. Let's haul the stuff back to the office. Just you can handle the installation? Of course. Orbital abnormality detected in the vicinity. Wonder if something happened. Oh no, not an orbital abnormality. Big screen's gone off. I wonder if it's lost power. No, there's some digital noise still present, so it can't be that. Must be a hardware failure. I'm gonna go and speak to the person in charge. Understood. Hold up. Quattro went to speak to the store's owner, who was just as perplexed and agreed to let him handle repairing the screen. Fio, I need a full scan of the building structure and wiring. Zeros, I need you to sniff out any signs of orbital leaks and burn-ins. Understood. Commencing scan.
Rough.
What are those things? You really couldn't stop yourself from butting in on this going, could you? Excuse me, butting in? This is about someone who clearly needs assistance. Someone I can help. Friends always said that the ultimate goal of technology and science should be helping people. So if I have the ability to be of assistance, then I will do everything in my power to help them. Guess no one's gonna fault Professor Hamilton for dreaming big. But you gotta cool it. You ain't one of the 3 disciples. Those are some big, big shoes you're not gonna be able to fill. There ain't enough hours in the day to solve every problem you come across. So that's one of your principles as a Spriggan, is it? Not a principle. Call it life experience. Analysis complete, Quattro. Sending data.
We're rough.
Thanks, you two. If you're so pressed for time, Van, then you're more than free to leave. I can handle the rest myself. Teenagers.
God, get out of here, Dad. I want to help people, bro. What the fuck? Get off my... dude, bro, you're harshing my vibe.
Quattro, Fio, and Zeros set about investigating the cause of the malfunction. They searched top to bottom and floor to wall to find the supposed faulty wiring. Well, I'm at a loss. This is more difficult than I anticipated. I was so certain this was a case of cable thermal degradation. Was I wrong? Is the cause something else? You're overthinking this, bud. If you don't intend to offer any actionable solutions, then kindly shut it. Damn, aren't we snippy? Fine, I'll help. Fio's scanner is shard-based, yeah? Tell them to do an ultrasound and infrared scan of the area. What? Why? Just give it a try. If I'm right, problem solved. If I'm wrong, you get to launch a snark attack. It's a win-win. The source of the problem has been identified. Are you for real? Shard search function coming in clutch. Tech's still in its infancy, though. There have been a few cases where it couldn't detect a degraded circuit. That came up during one of Marduk's tests a while back, but it looks like luck's on our side today. You got any replacement parts for him? Fio? Commencing search for compatible components. The screen was successfully repaired, and Station Street was restored to its usual lively form. Is it just a screen that only shows the rest of the street? We literally can't catch a break. Finally get some free time, and then work gobbles it up. My prior assessment was on point, it seems. You really are a strange person. 1 second you're heckling from the sidelines, the next you're giving me a hand. Any boss with their saw helps their employees when they're in a bind. What I did wasn't out of the ordinary. Plus, we gotta set up the stuff we bought, so the sooner I can get you back, the better. Come on, let's go. We don't got all day. You still have much to learn. There's more knowledge to be gained under his tutelage than I expected. Need to make the most of this opportunity. I want to have grown by leaps and bounds by the time I see Gran again. Van and Quattro returned to the office and installed the parts they purchased. Afterwards, they reunited with the others and got back to
I'll
work.
have to whip up the Engadine recipe I learned from Gran.
Oh, Engadine. Connection stage went up. Sensitive young researcher. SLM chain effect plus 5%. Cool. Good. And he got to... Okay, so I only have one last level. So that's basically 5 events with other people. That's pretty good. Advanced connection stage went up, allowing me to learn something new about them. A leader of hope. Strength plus 10. Oh, sorry. I burped halfway through that sentence. So that's good. I'm low-ish on health. I say low-ish. I do want to get my HP up with also my gourmet points. Organic potifier. Yeah. I mean,
I am stuffed.
I have 2 of these, so that's fine. The others I only have 1 of, so I'd rather use them in combat. Or at least because that's the annoying thing, where it's like, oh, the added buff is not just like, oh, it cures an ailment, it increases your damage of a certain, like, type, or increases your defense. It's like, okay, I want to use that in... I would want to use that in combat, if at all possible. Yeah, how's it going, Selma? Just a bit more than that, I can call it a day. I don't want to risk missing the concert tonight. Lodi invited me to see this up-and-coming artist named Jess. But first, a shower. Last thing I want to do is show up there all sweaty. Yo, some guys are into that. Yume's disappointment. What's going on here? Yume's been looking at me with disappointment in her eyes of late. Maybe I should have a talk with her in the office. Van went back to the office, bringing Yume upstairs with him. Come on, Yumes, cheer up already. Don't gotta be so mad. I'm not mad. I was just really looking forward to it. Aw. The night before the previous work trip. I spilled some water on me. Oh no. It looks like I peed myself. Oh well. At least I'm in my own home. Night before the previous work trip. Van, are you going on another work trip? Yep. Got some stuff in a city called Basel. Okay, you better behave for Anya's and Ferry, alright? I will. You be a good girl while I'm gone, okay? If you behave, I'll bring you back some snacks. Yeah, you promise me? If you do, I'll promise I'll be a good girl. Yep, it's a promise, Eames. Oh no, he broke a promise about snacks. What an asshole. Completely slipped my mind with everything that happened back in Basel. I feel awful. It's okay. You must have been really busy. I don't mind. I can always ask Grandpa for snacks. Nope, she totally minds. If she goes back looking like that, Victor's gonna skin me alive. Looks like you're getting sent to the doghouse. Aaron, why are you here? It's rude to listen in on people, you know. Yeah, you just need some snacks that are a little different, right? Hold on a sec, I've got just the thing. Aaron left and came back soon after carrying some ingredients. Wow, Aaron, you can cook? You gotta learn when you live alone for so long. I don't think I'm as good as Grandpa, but I'm not too shabby either. What you gonna make? Oh, you'll see. What's he making? Oh, he made some dumplings. Ooh, that looks yummy. These are mantou, right? Yeah, kinda. Similar, but not the same. Here you go, kiddo. Have a bite. Thanks. It's so sweet. I love it. Huh? What's the matter? Sweet tooth aching for a bite? I mean, yeah, I'm a little interested. Not like I'm dying to have one or anything, though. Call it academic curiosity, since I'm a professional sweet connoisseur and everything. Alright, just shut up and try one. Your excuses are embarrassing. Don't mind if I do. What the? Such subtle sweetness inside this round package, and the buttery smooth texture from the filling reminds me of red bean paste. And is that egg? It's sweetest at its center, and yet it also has the slightest hint of sourness to balance it out, too. So many flavors all compacted together. It's sublime. Eating this warms my very soul. I knew letting you have one was a bad idea. It's so sweet, and smooth, and yummy! It does need with honey. The eggs got their seasoning before getting mixed in. The filling's hawthorn mixed with crystal sugar. Gives it some nice variety, both in texture and sweetness. That's what also gives it the nice acidity. Damn, look at you hiding these secret cooking talents behind the punk facade. I don't get what you guys are talking about, but you're amazing, Aaron. Hell yeah, I am. That's all you need to know about me. Hey, can I share them with Mommy and Grandpa? I want them to try too. Sure, there's plenty to go around. Better eat them while they're still hot. Okay, I'll be back. He hoisted the plate of sweets up and took off, beaming. Thanks for that, kid. You saved my hide. Damn straight I did. You owe me for that, Chief. Yeah, I know. You seriously caught me off guard. Didn't think you'd know your way around a kitchen. Well, I don't make sweet stuff all that often. Compared to how I was growing up, I like savory stuff better now. Where'd you pick this recipe up then? My mom used to make these all the time. She was a theater actress just like me. They were her way of celebrating plays going well. I liked them a lot. When I was a kid, at least. Huh. Guess acting runs in the family. You got it. She was pretty damn popular back in the day, too. Anybody who knew anything about the theater knew who she was. If they had the sort of technology that we do now, man, I'm telling you, she'd easily be up there with that Phoenix dancer chick from Arkansas. Really proud of your mom, huh? I mean, how can I not be? She raised my punk ass all by herself for Adios' sake. I didn't have a dad growing up. Mom was the only family I ever had. She's the reason I'm into theater, you know? She died before I got any good at it. She teach you how to make those sweets? Bingo. She taught me right as I started getting into theater. I don't think you gotta worry about it. Worry about what? You said they were her way of celebrating her play as being a success, right? And she obviously taught you because she was already sure you'd succeed as an actor. And you know what? I bet you anything she could already see you performing on stage absolutely killing it. Probably knew from the start that you'd make it. That's what I think, anyway. Damn it. Where the hell did that come from? Aaron, I've got a package for you. For me? What gives? I don't know. This lady on an orbital bike told me to give it to you. She said it was from Longport. She did? Hermes? Yay. Man, that's... Didn't you just make these? That's weird. There's a few letters, too. I figured you're probably getting lonely up in Edith right about now, so I tried to make these the way your mom used to taste. Make us proud up there. Yours truly, Ashen. P.S. Try not to be a pain in the butt to Van and everyone else there, okay? Hey, buddy. I should have me taste these to make sure they be up to snuff for you. Keep your chin up and don't stop for nothing. That's what Saint Huang would want. Sid. Damn it, Ashen. Mind your own business. What the hell's Sid doing here acting like he's doing me a favor just for playing taste tester? Those guys, I swear. I think what they're trying to say is that you still got a family, even if you don't have any blood relatives left. They still really care about you. Yeah. Aw, are you lonely, Aaron? Do you want to play with me? I promise you'll feel all better if you do. Sure, sport. Sounds like fun. What do I do with these, though? I'm just gonna end up getting wasted. How's Anya's and everyone else to come? Then we can eat them together. Sounds perfect. Make a whole party of it. Don't get too carried away, kid. Don't want the neighbors getting mad. Aaron did just as Yume suggested and had the rest of the agency over for a tasty sweets party. Once the impromptu party wrapped up, Van resumed his normal activities.
Guess I owe you one.
Nice.
I'll introduce you to a nice place I just know you'll like, old man.
Yeah? Oh yeah, he's really gonna like it? Connector stage up. Remarkable form. Rest the M chain, plus 5%. 25 until next. So what, that's like one movie, I think? Methinks. Yeah. How are you? Juniper and Graham. Oh yeah, you guys. I'm trying my best there, Graham. I'm slaying those corners, getting better at staying in my lane. But my Kabul still won't cut it against those darn high bloods. I hear you, Juniper. Just take a deep breath. Juniper's still pretty wound up about losing that race. Goes to show she's taking things seriously, at least. It's not skill that's holding her back. It's her car. She's a great driver in her own right. There's not a lot to really be done when it comes to her car. There I am. Kabul's no slouch, but it's still being left in the dust despite all the work she's put into it. At that point, all you can really do is get a new ride. Maybe... Might not need to give it up just yet. Oh,
Well.
yeah? Gonna boost that car? Gonna give it a new engine or something?
What'll it be? Come again.
Still surprised that I somehow missed this shop for so long, because I think it was always here. But, okay. Let's go back to the
I guess we're off.
office before proceeding with the story, because I realized that I did not, yeah, but you don't really get anything from it.
Those are impressive results.
You don't really get much from the store, but you do get the ability to buy the ingot cap, which is one of the items that you can trade to get, like, the better cap, right? It's sort of like the Mishi keychains and stuff that you need to buy. So it's really just there, not as, like, a great item in and of itself, but
Say, why
there
not
for
take
you
some
to
flowers
trade later.
Say, why not take some
Which, I mean,
flowers
like,
with you?
is fine. Like, it's not
Hope
my
I see you again.
it's not my favorite type of
What did I
item
do?
thing, because it really just, like, it encourages you to buy accessories that you would not otherwise buy, simply because if you do not buy them, you can't trade them later. So it's like, hey, buy this while you're here. It's a limited thing. And it's like, God damn it. I've never cared for that kind of accessory thing in any of the Trails games, frankly. Did you already stop at the sauna? I believe I did. I've done my best to try to stay up to date on that. Yes. Yeah, visited sauna intermission. So I did that. Already saw a movie, and yeah, should be, I think, good to go. Oh, hey, here you are, Eddie. How's it going, man? Not like I can go home anyway. That's what I want to deal with her. Ain't got anything left on me. Ugh, what am I supposed to do? You, can you just leave me alone, you pricks? He could stand to be more honest with himself. Hey, word of advice. Don't touch my car if you want to keep your kneecaps. ADO's alive, you're glaring at him like you just kicked a puppy. Come on, Eddie. Okay, I really hope Eddie gets a job for that rich girl that he befriended at, like, the bank. Or, like, maybe as her bodyguard. Because that was how I thought that story was going to go. Like, oh, he took a bullet for the sake of, like, you know, for the sake of the plot, basically. But, like, hey, you know, get him on the right path and all that. But yeah, so I think that should be it. So let us proceed. Sounds like a fun drive. But once we head out, not gonna be back for a good long while. Anything else I gotta do before we call it? Head to Expressway Route 3. Vroom vroom. Get in, bitches. Eden Expressway Route 3. It's time for the racing mini-game. If only. This is so exciting. Feels like we're in that spy movie we saw last month. You really liked that one, didn't you? I made fun of you for being a kid about it, but this whole thing's got my interest too. But just how do they plan to establish contact with us? My thoughts exactly. I assume it will involve the in-vehicle cipher. There they are. Wait, ain't that? No, they'll contact us on the road. I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. Oh, it's that smug-ass racer from a while back. Maxim Lugan, the top Z1 race car driver? All right, this quest, yeah. Yeah, that guy who always seems to be shooting himself in the foot. Harry. We're Cred Solutions. You the guy Bramati wanted us to meet?
That's right. Maxim Lugan here. It's been a while, Spriggan.
Yo, what's up, Maxim?
I'd like to ask you to do a job for me. Or SPG, as I believe you call him. Now, would it be a problem if we kept this conversation completely off the record?
I am recording everything, but sure. Rosette, hit record. Yeah, off the record, Maxim, off the record. Rosette! Rosette, you get everything? Ruff. Oh, hello there. Whoa! Oh, it's just a dog. Wait, is it? It's a form of cutting-edge technology called an orbital drone. No need to be afraid. He won't bite. If you say so. Oh no.
We can't go in here. He'll see Paulette. He can't.
Onmar, is this a bistro? It looks so cozy. It is. The food served here is wonderful too. And we're lucky enough to get to eat here all the time. It's no secret that holes in the wall like this tend to taste surprisingly good. I should blend in a lot better here than the luxury restaurants I usually frequent.
Hey, what you doing?
Fuck you, man.
There's nobody here?
What? Huh? Just fucking you, man, knocking out the dude's knees.
Got you.
Oh, it's just a child. Just what on earth was that for?
She's the granddaughter of this bistro's owner. Go easy on him, Yums. He's technically a client.
Okay, but you should still take off your glasses. They make you look weird.
Well, wasn't she a rude little thing?
She was honest.
I wouldn't be wearing these sunglasses if I had a choice in the matter.
I mean, everyone will recognize you anyway. Don't let it get to you. You're the one who landed yourself in this situation, so you kind of did have a choice. Or, sorry, that was Aaron. You're the one who landed yourself in this situation, so you kind of did have a choice. I thought it was Ferry saying it. Perhaps we should make our way up to the office before we draw a crowd. Yeah, we'll hear your story up there. See, if you really wanted to hide, you'd be wearing like a baseball hat. I want you to help me find someone. Getting right to the point, huh? Tell us more. A woman, to be more specific. As you know, I'm single at the moment. However, there was one woman in the past I was very close to. We did break up after a while, but I later heard that she gave birth to our child. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 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 No, no, I don't want this to be. I don't want this to be. If this is how I think it's gonna be, I don't want this. I don't want this if it is. I'm gonna proceed with the quest, but I don't want this. I'm not even gonna say it out loud because I don't want to make it reality. Oh, wow. Buzz Raider wasn't kidding about you being a piece of shit, huh? They do say that our heroes are often corrupt. I see there is some truth to that. You're getting it all wrong. Are we? I'm not so sure we are. At least let me explain how it all happened, please. It all began 8 years ago, back when I was 23. Z1 had just started to become a big thing, and I was a rookie racer who was struggling to make it into the big leagues. One day, I was in a major accident during one of my races and was badly injured. I was rushed to the hospital. It was there we first met. She devoted her whole being to helping me recover, and thanks to her tireless care and physical therapy, I did. It was a downright miracle. When the time came for me to be discharged from the hospital, I summoned the courage to tell her how I felt, and the two of us started dating. She was both a strong-willed and kind woman, and before I knew it, I was head over heels in love with her. After I'd begged her enough times, she agreed to live with me too. It was a little while after that I finally returned to racing. Thinking back, those were the happiest days of my life. Due in no small part to the support I got from her, I ended up winning my first post-recovery championship. Then I won the following championship, then the next one after that. Before I knew it, people were treating me like some kind of hero. Everyone wanted my attention. I was out partying one night after another. And, I'm not proud of it, but I had more than a few one-night stands with other women around that time, too. Then one day, she suddenly disappeared from my life, leaving only a single note behind. I was filled with regret for my actions, but I didn't know what to say to her, so I just wallowed in self-loathing and let her go. But 2 years later, I went to visit that same hospital where we first met for a regular checkup, and learned by pure chance that when she'd left me, she learned she was pregnant and also left her job. I was so shocked that I tried to get a coworker she was close with to give me a way to contact her, but she wouldn't give me a drop of information, no matter what I said. I pestered her enough that she told me she'd call the guild if I didn't stay away from her. And I think I'd do the same in her position too, honestly. You really are the worst. Ugh. Well, I certainly see why you can't ask the police for help with this. She chose to remove you from her life. Trying to chase her down now would likely just be seen as stalking. Yeah, if you went to the guild with this, you'd be in for a bad time. Ugh. So that's why when this latest news hit, you decided to come to us. That's right. You might not believe me, but I've changed a lot since then. I do still go out partying, but I've always kept myself in check. I swear that on Adios' name. I've actually been using a lot of my free time over the past few years traveling around in hopes of finding her and our child. Make that 4 years, in fact. Wow. That is quite a lot of time. Still, even you aren't actually dating Lannister. Sure sounds like you're happy to get to know her a bit better if you catch my drift. Yeah. She just asked me out for a meal and I accepted. Really, there wasn't anything more to it than that. We'd never interacted much before that, so I didn't have a clue why she invited me. And I certainly had no intentions of crossing any lines with her. Besides, what man in my position wouldn't be at least a little tempted if such a beautiful woman made a move on him? Here comes the excuses. I bet Mira that if this ex of yours saw that Buzz Raider story, she'd start shaking her head.
You're right. Perhaps that should have been enough to sever the last sliver of hope remaining for me. If there was ever any hope at all.
There is none. You literally admitted that, hey, this woman that, like, tirelessly brought you back to health and supported you through your career, you basically threw her away. And now you're trying to get back, and it's like, bro, no, you gave up your chance. Fuck you. Like, get the hell out of here.
As long as I still have a chance, please, I'm begging you. I need your help.
Nothing we've heard so far tells me you didn't bring this all on yourself. Not a bit of it. But I think it still qualifies as a 4SPG based on Van's guidelines. Indeed, it's a request that can't be taken to the guild or the police while still being within reason. And can I say no? So, what's her name? Do you have any photos of her? Sorry, but I can't tell you her name just yet. I know you've saved me before, but I'm still not fully sure I can trust you. I don't want to cause any more trouble for her or our child than I already have. No? Not sure you should be making demands when you've got nowhere else to go. Perhaps, though I do understand his intent. You can never be too careful. What are we going to do? What are we going to be using to find them, then? Well, at least want a photograph. That would give us some options in searching. Unfortunately, I don't have any. And that's part of the reason why I've been reduced to wandering around searching for them myself. But it only occurred to me recently that there is one picture I took with her still in existence. I just don't have it. Before we moved in together, we went to Dirk Memorial Park on a date. While we were there, we participated in a special event in an area of the park that's now been closed off due to monsters. Ah, okay, so over there. Okay, cool. The picture's in a time capsule we buried in front of the memorial tree there. I want you to come and help me dig it up. Interesting. Okay. I hate the implications of what... Like, I can tell you right now that in my head I think I know exactly what's going on here. And I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Like, I'm really hoping that they give me a nice little plot twist to this. And it's not exactly what I think it is. This really does look like a nice little bistro. The stew and the Hamburg steaks are my favorites. The food they serve with alcohol isn't half bad either. I know what pairs perfectly with Baiju. Figures you go right for the hard drinks. You're making me want to stop by once we're done at the park. No, I can't. I just attract attention and cause them trouble. You're worrying yourself over nothing if you ask me. They also do takeout if that's more to your liking. We can vouch for those too. Their sandwiches are always first rate.
Aw, work must be super busy for them, huh?
Are they already off on another job?
Yeah, they drove off with some weird guy with blonde hair.
I hate it.
You're so silly, Yume. Well, are you ready to go?
Yep! Yay! I get to go shopping with Mommy!
God. Yume's so adorable. I'll tell you her name once we get the photo. Sorry, but that's the best way for me to make sure you guys are good in my book. Don't worry about it. That street might just go both ways. If we get our hands on that photo, we might be able to use the net to narrow things down. I'm sure Rosette would know the specifics more than me. Right. We should be able to search for the woman in question using city data and license information. There are a plethora of legal avenues we can take to identify her if we look hard enough. Really now? How the times have changed. Just so you know, we're not going to cross any lines that aren't meant to be crossed. And even if we do locate her, there's a chance we might not tell you. What? Why not? Well, this is just an example, but it's possible she might have gotten married. In that situation, telling you her contact info might be, it'll come down to their situation and my judgment. And regardless of how things go, I'll be collecting payment. That's ridiculous! No, I suppose that makes perfect sense. I see. So she might have gotten married. What? You really thought she'd still be single? She's as wonderful as you say. I'm sure she must have a lot of admirers. Yeah, you're right. If anything, it'd make more sense for her to be married. Don't tell me I'm too late. We're just talking possibilities. Well, if that turns out to be the case, then I swear I'll give up then and there. And I will, of course, pay for your services. So please, help me. Alright, well, let's put our plan together. Oh, Lord. But at least we get to go to a new area, because I was wondering when we were going to get to go off to the other half of the memorial park. Although when you put it like this, when you put it, it's like, oh, it's all one memorial park and there's just two halves. It's like, what's stopping the stronger monsters from the new side of the park from moving over? Well, if it isn't Arcade Solutions, at it again. Back on official business today. What can I say? Another day, another mirror. Max got more character development than Gaius got in 5 games. Honestly? Yeah. Because the thing is, Gaius is a relatively flat character, which isn't a bad thing, mind you. And the most, like, quote-unquote development he got was purely gameplay-wise and lore, like, world lore-wise. It wasn't character-driven, right? It was, hey, it's still the same guy, but now he has a stigma from the church. So now he's stronger now and is part of the church. It's like none of it was driven by him. Right? Whereas like this one, it's like, okay, you know, we're actually seeing a little bit more where it's like, okay, Maxim, still a piece of shit. Like 100%. Like, and him giving us his backstory only like reinforces that. But like you can at least see it's like, okay, why was he going around all those places? Like actually. And it was like, oh, okay, he had a reason that wasn't bad per se. Just needed Reen to have a connection in the church. I mean, he already had the sister though. He already had Rosaline, right? Or whatever her name was, who then conveniently becomes Gaius' squire, right? Or it's like, okay, both of Reen's church buddies, get in there. Along with Thomas, Instructor Thomas now, because he's part of the church. Any other church people that Reen knows? But, yeah. Another day, another mirror. Basically, we need to get into the sealed off part of the park to sort something out for our client. Think you can help us out? Must be in the forest. No matter how often we clear it of monsters, they always have a way of reappearing. Closure was only ever intended to be temporary, but it's stayed like that for 5 years now. Regardless, I'm sure you guys will be fine. Go ahead and take this. Obtain Memorial Park Forest Key. Much obliged. Make sure to give it back on the way out. I don't believe you, Van. Very smooth, knowing the official part of that ranger's question. Was Arca back on official business today? Yeah. I mean, it's official. We have a 4 SPG. It's fine. This doesn't feel entirely ethical to me. Huh? I don't get it. What's the big deal? You're as underhanded as ever. Oh well. At least now we can get in and retrieve that photo. Sure. If there's anything left of it to still be found, that is. The sealed off forest in question appears to be to the left. We should make our way over. Maxon is now accompanying the party. Okay. Cool. Yes, he's there to talk to. Yo, take a picture of me, bro. Get my good side. Yeah, dude, get my good side. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure. Which side is Van's good side? Is the side that shows more face, or is it the one that shows his dark and brooding nature? His morally gray. If you have hairs going down in front of your face, you're more morally gray. But how's it going, Sleeper? Thanks for dropping by. The Days of Forest Flowers. Dirk Memorial Park Forest area. Who wants to bet in the following game we are going to somehow teleport to this forest? Because we love teleporting to forests in Trails World. Whoa, and that and beaches. Whoa, this path is so pretty. The autumn leaves look beautiful. The cosmos seem to be at their peak too. Yes, it almost feels like a waste to keep it sealed off. Spider! Monsters? But there weren't any here 7 years ago. We're gonna have more than those little ones to deal with too. What? Warning, warning, large enemy presence detected. Well, that doesn't sound good. That must be where the monster that rules this area is. Van? I was thinking the same thing. This might be our perfect chance. If we must, we at least need to make sure we're ready first. What will you do, Mr. Lugan? I suspect it would be safer for you to wait here at the entrance. I could never do this. I could never do that. This memory means the world to me. I can't just leave it to you to recover it. I'm confident in my reflexes and agility, if nothing else. So please, let me come with you. Works for me. Think you'll be fine. Just keep a hold of this for me, would you? Shovel. The shovel for digging up the capsule? Okay, sure. Use it if you gotta defend yourself, but don't be reckless. Stay behind us. Make it sound like Van is a decrepit old man. I mean, he's 24, man. He's basically in the ground. I'm saying this as someone whose bones are deteriorating to dust. You know, I hold my hand up and just like ashes start coming off the fingertips. Like, oh yeah, no, I'm only 27. Just a precaution though. Leave all the monsters to us. This quest goes crazy, not gonna. I mean, I'm curious to see how it goes.
I'll take it from here.
We call this area Sunstream Grove. She and I used to go on strolls here.
I like his gun. Like it has good AoE for it being a gun. Like good distance and AoE. Like he might have one of the better attacks in the game.
Engaging enemy.
You've got a charge attack ready to go.
I'm all in.
Yeah, I think his thing is just a bit slower than most others, though. Okay. Well,
Now's your chance to boost.
let's do it.
Activating
Unleashing
skill.
full strength.
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Get that critical. Defend.
Moving, Van.
Activating skill.
Here's a little more. All you on, yes.
I'm ready. Aaron.
Like that'll work.
A chance.
Fuck it.
There.
You've got this on, yes.
Good.
I
Okay.
can live with this.
Good work on, yes.
Good work, Agnes.
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious.
Beginning combat.
Interesting that his.
You've got a charge attack ready to go.
Interesting that his thing is so. What do I say?
Some arts work better.
It's pretty slow, but it's not bad. Okay, you're weak to wind, so let's hit you with a nice fine plasma sphere. Yeah, I probably can't be too
Activating
picky
drive.
with
Catra.
some stuff.
Go time.
Because the thing is, the
Going all in.
specifically with
Get some more.
Katra over
Use a shark.
all the others is he is not as built, right? Like
Activating skill.
he doesn't have Judgment Feather. He doesn't have any of those. He's very much a
Some arts work better.
Neutralizing drive.
he is
Have some more. Yeah.
he is very much dependent on everyone else and his S-craft, I would say. Like, I'm
Pretty hot shit, Van.
like I'm not.
Looks like a chest.
I can't say he's fantastic right now, at the very least. Golden ring, shield. Do I have the regular ring on someone else?
Modifying your orb.
Initiating maintenance. Switching to maintenance mode.
Solar verse. That's time to cast space.
Maintenance mode activated.
Topaz ring.
Adjustment complete.
No, I guess I don't. Against ATS when HP is low. Well, that's the thing. I don't care for blank when blank is low, because it's like I don't want to ever be low.
This pond brings back so many memories. I used to come by and count all the red fish.
Did that change frequently?
On one occasion, I nearly fell into the water. But she grabbed my arm and pulled me close, and... well, then...
You mind saving the reminiscing for later? We're kind of trying to fight monsters here.
We're trying to be cool.
Ranged attacks.
Go.
Now's your chance to boost.
Yeah, you know what?
Some arts work better. Activating skill.
Go. Get
Boost
some,
gauge limit exceeded.
get some cool S-crafts up in there.
Activating skill.
There we go.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
You've got a charge attack ready to go.
They flinch. I roll in, close in, and kick some ass.
Activating skill.
Some more. It's go
This is
time.
fine.
Activating skill. Some more. Keep moving, Van.
Activating skill.
Okay, so this
You
seems to
picked
be
the wrong guy to fight.
go
You
What's
did
going
great,
on?
Van.
Standing sign. The Maiden's Pond, a body of water created by gradual precipitation. Its surface reflects the flower petals above it, the colors varying per season. It's a gorgeous sight no matter the time of year.
Look out for ranged attacks. Beginning combat. I'll handle this.
There we go.
Now's your chance to boost. Activating boost gauge.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
That was flawless.
You've got a charge attack ready to go. I'll handle this.
Good.
Going all in.
Just getting our
Keep it up. It's working.
earth, water. Oh yeah, I still haven't seen
Party.
Pluto's Nova. I want to see
Going all
that.
in.
I'll hold off
Initiating
for
drive.
now.
Like that all you got? All you on yet?
Like that'll work.
Petra.
Yeah, hold off on seeing Pluto's drive just for now.
Going all in.
What should I do?
Activating skill.
There we go. Back. Get some
Use a
B.
sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Go time. Like that or move, Ketra.
Sucker.
Nice.
Good.
Huh, looks like
Hopefully
a
I got
chest.
some nice data.
You kicked some
Oh
real
yeah,
tail,
baby.
Patrick.
Look at all that Sephiroth.
Leveled up.
Good. Okay. 150 enemies logged. Power droplet. Nice. So... is that it? Is there not any more monster one? Guess not. Almost 1,500 enemies slain, so that's good. Still have to do some more virtual battles. I feel like that might be one that I wait until I have everyone kind of all set in their
Let's get to work.
You've got a
builds,
charge attack ready to
and I
go.
just have the full group around.
We're not done yet.
Thanks a whole bunch, Theo. Zeros. Enemy sighted. Be careful. This is it. Activate sharks.
Good.
Now's your chance to boost. Some arts work better.
Let's party. You're next.
Energy output at full throttle. Some arts work better. Activating
Go.
boost gauge limit exceeded.
Yes, man. Get my S-crafts.
Sucker.
A chance. Now you're ready. Activating skill. I won't stop here. We can win right now.
I'll handle this.
Okay.
Now's your chance to boost. Energy output at activating. Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Make it count, Aaron. You've got this, Agnes.
Just doing my utmost to try and guarantee that employee of the month. I feel like I'm pretty good.
Here's a little
'Cause
more.
I would say by and large I'm not too crazy with everything else.
Nice.
It's like I'm not using too many other people's S-crafts too frequently, and if I am going out of my way to focus it, I'm pretty confident in my ability to manage it.
Ah, that gazebo. This is where we'd stop to have lunch. She'd get up early just to fix mine, and let me tell you, her lunches were the greatest in all the...
He's just going through memory lane.
Here we go again. If he doesn't stop within the next 5 seconds, I'm gonna rip his tongue out.
I'm tired of him reminiscing about this wonderful woman. Swing plus 20 prevents rot freeze. Ooh, that seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. I think I would have that on someone. CP every turn. No. ATS. Yeah, he just has HP things. Speed strength 10 prevents seal. Let's use the new one. Where was it? It was a red. Yeah, it was red. Alright, good. And the nice part, hopefully, is I'm hoping that Quattro will be like the last primary magic guy. Like, I'm hoping the next ones will be mostly
Battle done.
physical,
Assembling data.
because that will make it a little bit easier for me to manage their
Now
quartz
it's
layout.
That one looks
Or
tough.
shards layout, sorry. It's not quartz anymore.
Get to work.
I'll handle this.
There we go. Good. Let's use some more.
Now's your chance to boost. Activating. Boost gauge
Hit him
limit
with that.
exceeded.
Go time. Got you, Aaron.
Okay.
Going all in.
Activating skill.
Nice. Hit him with
This'll
good
hurt.
shit.
It's over. All you, Agnes. Take that, you ass.
Activating
Good.
skill.
Nice. God, so good. But yeah, because like Barry and Anya's have definitively good shard layouts for being able to build to Arc Feather. I feel like it would be a bit harder for
You got a charge attack ready to go.
for Quattro to do that.
Boost gauge charging good and done.
So I'd much rather just kind of stay away from it.
Now's your chance to boost.
Here's
Go, Catra. Locking on.
that.
Use activating skill.
I'll dice you up. Make it count, Aaron. Sucker.
Yeah, if I am really only using S-crafts with Van and him so far, I don't really have to worry about other people
That was
using
nothing to
us
sneeze at, Agnes.
in general. So I can do regular attacks at the very least.
You got a charge attack ready to go.
You picked the
Good.
wrong guy to fight.
Okay.
You got a charge attack ready to go. Enemy stunned. Now's your time to deploy shards.
Okay.
Now's your chance to boost. Some arts work better.
Initializing drive.
Go, Catra. Here goes.
Here's a little more.
Make it count, Aaron.
Activating skill.
Sucker. You've got this, Agnes. Sucker.
Easy.
I can live with this.
Good work, Agnes.
Better be careful. That enemy's tough.
Enemy sighted. Be careful. Stay calm and deal with it.
Keep your guard up. That's
There
a
we
big
go.
group.
Good.
Now's your chance to boost. Some arts work better.
This is fun.
I'll take care of them.
Energy out. Activating. Boost gauge limit
time.
exceeded.
Nice.
Going all in. I'll crush them all at once. Make it count.
Keep it up. It's working.
Going all in. Make it count.
Keep it up. It's working.
I'll crush them all at once. Going all in. You've got this, Anya.
Go.
He'll get them all at once. He'll get them all at once.
Going all in. This'll hurt. Keep moving, then. I'll dice you up.
That.
Activating skill.
Nice. Damn, she's 78,000
art. Activating
damage
skill.
by itself. That was
I
big.
can live with this.
That was nothing to see you, yes?
Good.
Hollow
Right.
core leveled up.
Oh, okay. Hollow core leveled up, you say? Hollow core, new Citri, 4 S boost duration, all that other good stuff. Any other ones that need to get leveled up? I could put Pokel on someone because it is just a really good core. Like, no line about that. And Gap, S-Craft power plus 90, S-Craft recovery time 65 on Rosette. So now that's up. I could swap her back to whatever it was because it's not like I'm using her S-Craft too frequently. And I don't mind Lorraine on Anya's, frankly. Like boosting the arts damage instead of arts range and ATS. Like I feel like it could be a better time for her. But yeah, definitely EP usage, regen 8 EP after acting, arts cast time, yeah. So this one makes him very efficient in terms of EP. This one makes her very quick getting it out. And this one makes her very strong. So that helps a lot. Let's swap her. I'll swap her to Pokel, get her to
You always got me in your corner.
yeah, to get her to level 4. Because I feel like 4 is kind of like easy to get to now in terms of like hollow core rank, and then it's to 5. That's the
She told me she thought it was very pretty. That's when I said to her, there's only one flower here that's caught my eye. And that's you, baby.
That line is so cheesy, it almost hurts. But I kind of wish someone would say that to me.
It is certainly devoid of any subtlety, but it is also quite honest.
Show me what you
Those
got.
corny one-liners
Some
can be good
arts work better.
sometimes. Go figure.
corny one-liners. Oh
Allow
lord.
all the stops.
Okay,
Some
you know,
arts
I'm
work
too
better.
I'm too curious. I
Some
need to
arts
see
work
what
better.
this I need to see what this does.
Initiating drive. Placing shield.
Go
Oh,
time.
I shoulda.
Now's a good time to boost.
Make it count.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Use a sharp boost. Certain arts will work better.
Make it count. Too slow.
Okay. What's Pluto's Nova gun? Okay, just summon a meteor. This is a time meteor, don't you know? Okay, that's pretty cool. Not even gonna lie.
Skill.
Sucker.
Activating skill.
There you go. Good.
I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes.
Okay.
Watch it. That one's big. Engaging enemy. What do you say we rough them up a little?
I'll handle this.
Good.
Now's your chance to boost.
You're next.
Yes, it is.
Activating. Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Going all in.
Activating skill.
Slice and dice. You've got this,
Good.
Agnes.
Hit you with that.
Going all in.
Yeah, you know, let's.
Activating drive.
Here's a little more.
There. A chance.
Going all in.
Yeah, it's for the best.
Back some EP.
My move now.
So
This'll
kind.
hurt.
Activating skill.
I'll dice you
Give
up.
them your all.
I
Can't
won't
move.
lose.
Good.
Energy output at some arts work better.
Good luck.
Initializing drive.
Activating skill.
Take that.
Good. Stun. That's what we like to see.
Here goes. Yeah, yeah.
Have some more.
Ben.
have Van get on in each of those combos just in case Fatal Lance needs to activate. Or needs to activate. Would be nice for it to activate to get the kill.
Looks like the gang's all here. Get to work.
You've got a charge attack ready to go.
Come on.
Keep your guard up. That's a big group. Now's your chance to boost. Some arts work better.
I'll take care of them.
Energy output at full activating. Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Nice.
Activating skill. Some more.
Good.
Couldn't take your eyes off good loot.
Attack 3.
wasn't half
Good.
bad,
I think I was waiting for a fire 6 on someone. Wasn't it? It was on someone. Was it
Maintenance
you?
mode activated.
Did I want fire on you for some reason? Vortex and Passion Guard. Or did I want it up here? Yeah, to get burst gain I need 12 fire. And your weapon one...
That's a
Oh, wait,
single
that's the one.
element slot, boss.
So I need to open this. Because I feel like burst gain would be good for him. But yeah, defense for right now.
That's a single element slot, boss.
I can at least...
That's a single element slot, boss.
Actually, you know what? No. Here's what I'm
Time
just
to
gonna
update
modify
this.
it right now. Because I did pull that thing. Let's just... Yeah. So I'm good. Because I did get a... I
Maintenance
did get a
mode
chest that
activated.
had all the stuff in it. So... Yeah. We'll do attack 3 here.
Looks like a new shard skill, eh?
And then... That's 2, that's 2, that's 3. Any other 6s? That's a 5. So that gets me to 11. But I need a little bit more. So ideally I could pick up a break 3 as well. And then that would get me to 12. And then I would get the thing that I desire. But at least right now we're sitting all right. The wind one is the one that's kind of effing me. Because, like... I'm able to get Executioner because of that, but Executioner's not a big deal. But I guess the best ones that I can get with, like, major stuff is Burst Gain and Executioner at the same time, because they both share fire at the very least. So working that just makes a lot of sense, whereas Wind is pretty bad in the weapon line. Like, it doesn't have many duplicate or carryover skills. Oh, hello there.
The gang's all here. Engaging enemy. Come on.
You've got a charge attack ready to go.
Come on.
Keep your guard up. That's a big group.
Okay.
Now's your chance to boost. Some arts work better.
Going all in.
Yeah, some arts work better.
Here's our chance.
Energy
take care of
output
them.
at some arts work better. Activating boost gauge limit
Yeah, we're just
exceeded.
gonna go big. Coin bullets.
Over here. All for you.
Get his hate up.
What should I do? Here I
Hit you from the back. Get you some EP.
If you could.
Blazing flat. You've got this, Agnes.
Certain arts seem to work
Make it
better.
count.
Activating skill.
Sucker. Chance.
Need to get get Van up there with the combos.
Nice. That one.
Also been going a bit, so let's swap out Anya's and Aaron for Ferry and Rosette. Just to move them around in terms of usefulness. They're approximately equivalent, I would say. Rosette is only level 48,
Great.
but she was
You
also
did
out
great,
of
fan.
the party for the end of the last chapter.
You've got a charge attack ready to go.
I'm all in.
Okay,
Now's your chance to boost.
good.
Going all in.
Energy
Plenty of
output
these
ready
as
to
craft
go.
points. Thank you very much for
Dance mode activate.
thanks for telling me about that, Keith.
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Appreciate it.
This'll hurt. Make it count.
Time to go all out. I suggest you do right now.
Dice you up. Hit him fast,
Good.
Barry. Make it count.
we go.
Activated skill. Here goes.
Good.
Activated skill.
Easy enough.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect.
Look out for ranged attacks.
Fairy just does monstrous DPS because of her fast cast time.
Now's the time for shock.
Just getting CP.
Thanks as
Yeah.
always, Fia.
Because I need Quattro to be able to S-craft.
Look out for ranged attacks.
I eagerly await your performance.
You've got a charge attack ready to go.
Ah,
More remain.
Enemy stunned. Now's your time to deploy sharks.
there you go. Easy.
Glad that worked out okay.
No problemo there. This way. Let's eat. Yeah, these aren't fantastic, but they're at least something. And we get some of these small HP bonuses.
Be careful. That thing looks mean. Wait, the reception.
Beginning combat. Keep your guard up. There's a big.
Go.
Now's your chance to boost.
I'll take care of them.
Energy activating. Boost gauge limit
Good.
exceeded. Some arcs
Going
can
all in.
really hurt. One skill coming right up.
A chance.
Mr. Awesome!
I'll dice you up. Hit him fast, Fairy.
Okay.
Make it count.
Zypha, activate.
Go.
Activated skill.
Here goes.
Make it count.
Yeah, God. When she's boosted, she's
Activated skill.
going.
A chance.
And with the addition of
Here's some extra.
the feather, arc feather, that helps a lot too because she gets to act more often. Like she casts her spells more frequently. That means that's going to proc more frequently. Although I do need to be aware that it uses S boost, which means I only have 2 or 3 turns with it. So it's not like a perpetual thing I get to keep up. I have to make sure I always have one of those ready, like one of the charges. Which shouldn't be the most
I
difficult
see a
thing.
stopping point. Would you care to rest?
Biomes trade. Any good ones? I need ceramic coin, then I can get better coin thing. I really don't have the rose corsage. Don't know where the earring or bottle or brooch were. Someone's wearing the turban, so I just need the Elder's hunting cap, and then I can get a decent one of those. And then I still don't have Proverbs of Justice or Void. Don't know if I missed one at this point. But actually, suppose 100 would be nice. And then I already have both my leopard straps. Cooking, anything to make. That's out of battle. I would get any additional gourmet points, so not a big deal. Yeah, we have the ability to synthesize these. Break 3 exists, but not going to do it right now.
How relaxing.
So let's save and get in there.
That tree! I think that's it.
I would hope it's the biggest fucking
Finally.
tree around.
Took us long enough.
Standing sign. The Millennial Tree, the largest tree in Dirk Memorial Park, measuring at over 80 yards tall, is believed to have stood for more than 1,000 years. Jeez. There it is. That's the tree. I'm sure of it. Okay. Yeah, I like this dungeon. It's nice. Got plenty of Quatra Employee of the Month points. Is the capsule buried under that stone then? So, what? The stone monument for brain-dead lovebirds? How dare you? It's under that monument, but still. What's that sound? Get back, champ. Big spider. What is that? A giant spider? Solemn slaughterous spider, Lagrantula. One giant spider and 6 smaller ones. I suspect they'll be a force to be reckoned with. Van, Anyas, I have the Genesis right here. There's no need to hold back against it. Just wear it down some and then leave the rest to me. Fine by me. Leave it to us. Okay, so this is like a trial run of like testing out the stuff. Okay, so let's put on
I suggest we strike now.
shield before all the little spiders get to go.
Engaging shield.
And I'll have Van S-Craft.
Got a whole slew of them.
Full boost. Go all out. I suggest we strike now.
Make it count.
Yeah, this probably hits the most.
Activating
Brace
skill.
yourself.
70.
Limiter unlocked.
Nice. Gooey bullet.
You won't get away with this.
Okay, so
I'll round
let's
them up and
plop
scatter
out
them.
an art.
I'll round them up and scatter them.
Lost Mobius draw in. Oh, okay, that'll be good. Delay and
I
blind.
suggest we strike
Plasma sphere, seal, aerial dust. Fire
Going all
now. I'll
in.
round them up and scatter them.
Yeah, let's do that. Just try and get a few more of them out.
Now it's my turn.
Really glad that I put guard on everyone. How's everyone's guard HP? Yeah, they're doing fine.
Going all in.
Some
Don't have to
arcs
worry about it.
Really hurt. I will address
So,
you. Initiating drive.
let's just do it that way.
Activating skill.
My
Nice.
Full boost. Go all out.
This'll hurt.
Let's
move now. Got a whole slew of them.
Activating
plop
skill.
the coins, go in that other way.
I suggest we
No,
strike
she
now.
casts. Yeah, she casts
Going all in.
Zypha, activate.
wind faster. Spider's Pride.
Yeah. Yeah. Activating skill.
Good.
Here's our chance.
Let you a little bit more.
I suggest we
I'll
strike
take
now.
care of them.
Blind and Death Blow. Actually, you're on a crit turn.
Energy out.
So let's do that.
Going all in.
Energy out. Activating
Unleash
skill.
your full.
Boost gauge
Boom.
limit exceeded.
More boost gauge. Several
Dispatching
ads
shield.
gone. It's nice. Spare so
Stop
guard.
right there.
God. Guard.
Get away with
Just
this.
so good. Guardian is such a nice skill.
Make it count.
Aerial dust. Actually,
I suggest
Yeah,
we
let's do
strike
that.
activate.
damn it. Are you still in range? No, damn it.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately,
Make it count.
Don't mind me.
Up to you, Reset.
gonna have to do this.
A chance.
Damn.
I suggest we strike now. Time to go all out.
This'll hurt. Make it count.
Activating skill.
Dice you up.
Good. Grand drum. Oh no. Our shields
Going
are
all
generally still up.
Maximum
Make it count.
boost.
There we go.
Activating
Crit
skill.
turn.
End of the line. You're fit. Blade catcher.
Nice.
Energy output. Some arts work better.
It's a
Time to go
stun.
all out.
So we're just gonna go
Activating
for
skill.
a second S-craft. for
Energy
big
output
damage.
at full throttle. I suggest we some arts work better.
You don't have any CP, so
Time to go all out. Initiating drive.
that. You have hate up? Yeah, you do.
Make it count.
You just got all your CP back.
This'll hurt.
Time to go
So let's hit you with the altar, slow you a little bit. You don't have any, so
Time to go all out.
Going all in. Make it count.
Time to go all out.
Going all in.
can I get everyone?
Make it count.
No, I think we're just too far.
Time to go all out.
Going all in. Make it count.
Whatever.
Accessing. Initialize. Not getting free.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Guard was the right move. Spare
I won't let
pride.
this chance slip
Can you
by.
like stop, please?
Some arcs should really hurt.
Going all
Unskilled
in.
coming right up.
Sucker.
Here's our chance.
Okay.
Time to go all out.
Let's see if we
Initiating
can't
drive.
delay you a little bit.
Activating skill. Not getting free.
Spore bomb.
Perfect chance. Maximum boost.
Make it count.
Point.
Activating skill.
And the good shit. Okay. So we only had to get him to half health, and then we're gonna, I guess, Grendel fight the last half.
Upgraded.
So that'll help. I did use Barry's S-Craft a couple times there. How's it still moving? Get back behind us. Van, are you ready? Yeah, I'm counting on you guys. Right, start the recording, Theo. I'll back you up however I can. Please be careful, Van. Yeah. He's soloing it. What in Aeos' name is he doing? Why are you all just standing there? There's no way he can take much more of this. We know that. Just shut up and watch. Mr. Arkwright will be just fine. We believe in him. Oh, Goddess above, please keep him safe. Now. Okay. So it's not protecting people. This is it. Phase space expansion confirmed. Interesting. So it's not just him it's literally him just being in a life-threatening situation. It's not him having to protect someone. Okay. I was putting too many conditions on than actually existed. And here we are. We're inside too? Safe for Mr. Lugan, it would seem. Perhaps it's like the combat links used in the Empire? Or an application of the SCM system?
You call and I answer. What's going on?
Yeah, did we finally get to just have a talk with Mare? Mare! She finally shows up. She really is cute. A hologram? No, it's more like our collective unconscious is being hacked through spiritual resonance. Indeed, she appears to be an AI powerful enough to perform the vast calculations that would require. Saved us from a lot of close calls in the past, but I guess this is our first chance to have a proper talk. Just what are you, Mare Bear? Why do you have a sense of self like this?
Will you stop calling me that? Besides, you know who I am. I'm your one-of-a-kind, fantabulous hollow mare. Model MKESV-004. I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the...
Okay. That last one, she went for a while. Helping hand as a blank under the influence of the blah. Wait, what? There was nothing to stop us hearing what she said, but even then I just couldn't comprehend it. Indeed. I remember reading about this phenomenon in the reports from Crossbow and the Empire. Yes. Like when the names are lost.
This is so annoying.
Can you write it down?
What's this? Are you recording what's happening here?
That's right. We'd prefer to not have to go through all this every time we want to see you. So we were hoping there was a way to recreate the process and better control the Grendel without deliberately exposing Van to danger.
I see. You humans do think of some fascinating ideas, even if your methods are a little primitive.
Fighting words for a fun-sized pipsqueak.
You watch your mouth, redhead.
Please, this is no time for fighting. So you can do it, right? Please, Miss Mare, we need your help.
And now we've tacked on this? Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Just be careful. Using it too much will cause.
And you can't even read their lips because it's just like lip flaps. So it's like I can't even tell. Probably like something like degradation of the soul or something like that.
As long as you're mindful of that, go ahead and decipher the recreation process from your logs later.
Right. Understood. Oh.
Well then, Van. Will you bear the nightmare or not?
I will.
Bear the nightmare.
I'll bear it.
Okay.
These fragile chains guide me to this realm, where I am now made manifest.
Oh.
I am both the nightmare and the beast that devours it!
Did he have this monologue when he did it the first time? 'Cause this is sick. Darkness foraging armored demon Grendel Alter. Yo. Okay. Yeah,
Stay back, please!
it's fine.
You did it!
Van!
So can he just do this now? Grendel fight. Who wants to fight a spider? Okay. So let's hit you with this. Hit you with a res down. And then hit you with an impede and damage. And then hit you with that. Boom. There we go. Yeah, plasma sphere. Guardian, nice. Oh, 241, that's good. You don't have much in the way of
Initializing drive.
that, so we're going to go for the Cobalt Curtain instead of his.
Activated skill.
Good. Spider hate.
Won't get away with this!
Okay, he's got a lot of health. Okay. Plasma sphere.
Time to go all out!
Some arts should really hurt. One skill coming right up.
Accelerating.
We're gonna do this, get her quick. That.
Back you up. Full boost.
Boom, hit
Don't hold back,
that.
Van.
Regal beat down.
I suggest we strike now.
Let's hit you with damage down, Regal beat down,
Time to go all out!
and a res down. There you go. God, I love how like all the moves kind of go into each other like it is a combo. It's like a fighting game combo.
You're screwed now!
The spider. Good.
No, you won't!
But breath. Okay. It's fine.
Here's our chance.
Nice.
Some arts work better.
I suggest we strike now.
You do it, Barry.
Give me help!
Here's our chance.
Initiating drive.
Yeah, because Van couldn't do it, so.
It's our turn now. Full boost. Don't hold
you
back,
please.
Van.
Yeah. Grand drum. Okay, so we need
I
shield
won't let this
again.
chance slip by.
Oh wait, that was dumb, right?
I'll
That's
let
fine.
you, Van.
Got you!
Boost
I
speed
won't let
limiter
this chance
removed.
slip by.
Let's just be safe. Cobalt Curtain. It's also 30 CP, so it's
Disillusion!
crazy efficient.
Initiating drive.
That's fine.
Perfect chance! Maximum boost. Zypha, activate. Initiating drive. If you please.
Go.
One skill coming right up.
Nice. Hit him big.
Activated skill.
Yeah, good. Not too bad. Gonna have to table Fairy for a bit. She put some S-crafts in. Found Azure? Oh my god. We found a video game? Okay. Ben, are you okay? Yeah. I'm exhausted, but I'm not hurting. Too much of a workout for the old bones, huh? Shut up. So, did it work? Yeah, it looks like I recorded everything just fine. We can work on analyzing it as soon as we get back. Just what are you? We'll keep quiet about your business, so we'd sure appreciate if you could keep quiet about ours. Anyway, there's nothing in the way now, so how about we get to treasure hunting? Right, I'll get right on that. Hope they didn't bury too close to the tree's roots. This isn't it. Not here either. Here it is. Found it! Alright. It looks to have been made of a corrosion-resistant alloy. Maxim and Paul. There's Maxim's name too. But then the one below it.
I finally found it. Wow. I look so young in this picture. There she is right with me. I could never forget her face.
Yeah. Fuck. That has to be... You gotta be kidding me. I hate it. I hate it so much. Fucking despise it. I much would have rather Paulette just I feel like it could have been so much more story interesting than just this guy.
What? What is it? Why are you all reacting like that?
What are the odds of this? But everything we've been told about the woman in question does match. Yeah, even down to Hume's age.
Wait. You don't all happen to know Paulette, do you?
They just gave it away.
Don't just go silent on me. Say something!
They really just gave it away. Because remember how they said, oh, we won't tell you if we think it conflicts with stuff? They really, gave it away far too early.
I'm all done, Grandpa.
All done? Well, aren't you such a good girl, Yume?
Yume. So that's her name.
Come to think of it, your eyes are the same color as hers. Would have been a better twist if she was someone else's kid.
No, it would not.
I hope we did the right thing by telling him where she lives. I have my doubts too, but it's not as though she's married. And I'm not sure how we could have talked our way out of telling him after our reactions earlier. They really fucked up. They don't have poker faces. I can't believe the diva of the diner used to date this guy.
Well, sorry for not living up to your standards. I really do appreciate your help finding her, though. But where is Paulette? I don't recall seeing her earlier either.
Maybe buying extra stuff? Sounds about right at this time of day. Theo's helping her, but I'm sure she still needs to go out herself sometimes.
Oh, you'd be surprised just how much of a help that little one has been.
Oh, Paulette? How long have you been standing there?
Huh. I was just over at Brenda's store buying some extra seasonings. Oh.
Oh, she didn't she didn't realize. She didn't. Okay. How is this going to end? I hope it ends with him just fucking off and never coming back.
Hey, it's, I don't really know what I'm doing.
He's going for it, huh?
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Do we have ourselves a new customer?
Oh, she's like, I'm not even fucking acknowledging you as a person. Nope, I don't recognize you. Oh,
It's
yes!
nice to meet you. I'm Paulette, an employee at this bistro.
Fucking yes! You go, Paulette.
So, you must be a friend of Van's?
Rest in peace. Her reaction comes as no surprise, of course.
Yeah, you could say that. Sorry. It looks like I mistook you for someone else. I suppose I should get out of your hair now. I'll wire you your mirror as soon as I get a chance.
Maxim, sorry to burst your bubble when you're trying to play it cool, but you leaving your Lino here?
I can see you've had quite the busy day. It's almost time to close up shop for the day, but if you haven't eaten yet, you're welcome to come in for something.
Are you sure about that?
Of course. Monmar's doors are open to anyone and everyone. You're all welcome to come in too, of course. I'll go hop in the kitchen.
Just November 9th, 6:20 p.m. Get out of here, Maxim. You really left him there?
This food tastes so good. And yet strangely salty.
No! I refuse! I'm surprised Victor ain't out there killing him.
Paulette.
Huh? What is it?
Well, nothing, but...
Poke, poke.
Hey, what you crying for, mister?
He's in for a long ride if that's anything to go by. There might be a light at the end of the tunnel for him, though. Even if he will have to keep proving his sincerity to earn it. No, just kick him to the roadside. He done fucked up. He doesn't get a second chance. Fucker! True, but if he can, I'm sure everything will work out for the best. Alright then, that's another job well done. But he earns a boatload, so he better get ready to pay up. And you know, no matter how damn good a race car driver he is, I'm not so sure I want to accept him as Yume's dad. Doesn't hurt to be happy for people, Van. I might be with him here. I've only just met Paulette, but I can tell she's a lovely woman who deserves only the best. All the regulars downstairs love her too. I've been in her debt for years myself. Still, can't imagine it'll be easy for him to get back into her good graces, so I'll just sit back and watch smugly till he does. Yeah, he should suffer a little for all he's done. He's really gonna have his work cut out if he wants the old man and the kid to welcome into their lives too. I think you all need to be a little more forgiving of others. No, not in this case. Literally, the dude literally admitted, yeah, I neglected my wife and also cheated on her more than once. And more than once? More than zero. More than zero is too many times. Like, you done fucked up, get out of here. Changing the subject, however, we certainly had some interesting developments on another front, didn't we? Did we ever? Even it feels like the number of questions that need answering has only increased. Well, we've had dinner. We still got plenty of time left before we need to call it a day. Mind getting to work, Watcher? Not at all. This is our time to shine. Yeah, so Grendel Altar. Yeah, I think there should be enough data to narrow down the triggers for making Mare appear. If you'll give me a hand, I should be able to have the job done by tonight, even. I would be delighted to. I have a wireless network set up already, so that should help. You've been getting yourselves all set up here while I wasn't looking, huh? I think that's a good thing. We can't rely on Ren for every little thing, after all. Just don't expect me to work as fast as she does. I don't think I have that in me. The infamous Kitty is extraordinarily capable as a hacker. No ordinary operator could hope to compare. All of you might as well be using some kind of magic to me. As long as they're willing to do all that work, I'm not even gonna think about it. Just leave the tech to the pros. So, you think you'll be able to turn into the Grendel without putting yourself in mortal danger? In theory, it should be possible. It looks like Anya's being in the vicinity with at least one Genesis is a mandatory condition, though. So far, you've constantly been putting yourself in serious danger just to transform and help us win. So I sincerely hope there's some way for you to transform without having to resort to that. We should be conscious of what Mayor said about not relying on the Grendel too much. We'll all do what we can to support you so that you don't have to. I won't let you always shoulder most of the burden yourself.
Bear the nightmare.
I won't either. I'm going to keep getting stronger so I can help more. I don't actually care how much danger you have to put yourself in, but I'm not down to have you always steal our thunder. As the concierge assigned to support you, I have been opposed to you exposing yourself to unnecessary risk from the start. Listen here. I'm inclined to agree. After what Mayor said, I think this is something you should absolutely only use against the strongest of opponents. Fine. The more people who come to work for me, the less I feel like I'm the one in charge. Do you have something else you want to say? Nope, not at all. Man, someone's whipped. Oh, by the way, we still don't have any idea why we couldn't understand some of what Mayor was saying, right? I like how Aaron is like, someone's whipped, yet one of the few ways that Anya interacts with Aaron is through intimidation. Being like, Aaron, I will fuck you up. Stop trying to taint Fairy's innocence. Oh, yeah. Almost forgot about that. Really? You almost forgot about the most interesting part?
Enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the.
See, I wonder if they're actually saying something. Like, I wonder if they're going into the audio file and adding the distortion or whatever it is, and then to have it be this way, or they just say, hey, say the line, and here's just some random words that we're going to, like, mess up, because we don't know what those words actually are, because they might not be revealed until literally the next game.
Just be careful. Using it too much will cause.
I heard what she was saying. It was more like our brains couldn't process it or something. That's how I would put it. It was almost as if we were listening to an audio recording, and part of it was replaced by noise. Yeah, kind of creepy if we're being around here. It was like we came dangerously close to one of this world's many secrets. I'm sorry, just forget I said something so silly. I've clearly read one too many books. I don't think it was silly at all. If anything, it sounds right. I think it's a possibility we ought to keep in mind. Yeah, for sure. Maybe a client.
Oh, I got through. Phew. I was worried I didn't have the right number.
Huh? That sounds like Ashen?
晚上好. Good evening,
晚上
guys.
好.
It feels like I haven't talked to you in ages.
I mean, we haven't. It's good to see you again, Ashen. It really is. What are you calling about? Decided to give up on Sao and go after this old fart instead? Of course not. You shut up, Aaron. I hope he hasn't been raising too much of a ruckus over in Edith, by the way. Especially when it comes to women. About that. He does come home smelling like perfume sometimes. What can I say? I like getting to know people. Can we be serious for 5 minutes around here? Also, I'm 5 years younger than Sao, I'll have you know. I can't believe you know that off the top of your head. Also, sorry to ask, but I don't think we've met before. I assume she is connected to Heiwei in some manner. Oh, Aaron did mention that you have some new part-timers. I'm Ashen Liu. I'm indeed part of one of the families of Heiwei. Wait, your new part-timers are a maid and a pretty boy? Arkwright Solutions never settles for average, does it? The cast is a colorful one, yeah. So, what's this about? Sao causing trouble again? I wouldn't say that. He's as busy as always. And actually, I didn't just call you on behalf of Heiwei today. This message is from several others too. Really now? What message? Well, Baba and the chance had the chance to talk to a few other important people with different affiliations the other day. And apparently, the topic ended up shifting to you guys, and they agreed to do a little something special for you. You know, for all you've done for the people of Longport, Tharbad, and Basel. Consider it a special thank you gift from everyone. Hang on a minute. The important people you're talking about wouldn't happen to be...
I'm calling on behalf of Elzheim's Crown Prince Sharid, the Basel Institute of Sciences Professor Hamilton, the Kowloon Group's Fan Lu, and one other individual, whose name I will not disclose, to extend you an invitation.
Wonderful. The majority of the people in that entire fucking thing, two of the 3 named people, our hassles and have given us hassle jobs.
They all want you to spend 2 nights at the 5-star Hekizanro Inn in the Eastward Hot Springs paradise of Longlai.
2 nights, okay.
Your tickets should arrive shortly.
Hermes. Evening, special delivery. Wow, how timely. November 9th, 8:05 p.m. Stop talking. Leave, Maxim. There's no way there isn't more to this than it seems. But it's true we've been real busy lately. Be a good chance to get some R&I. Man, R&I sure brings back some memories.
Your mindset is very different from that of others. It has long convinced you that there is no place for you in this world. And that is, from my perspective, proof positive that you still have so much to learn. For everything in this world is connected. I'm sure you will one day come to that realization yourself, with enough first-hand experience.
He always tried to pretend he was normal, but he was anything but. Wish I'd been able to avenge him, but that chance is long gone now. Still, I suppose Longlai wouldn't be a bad place to visit to pay my respects since I can't get over to his grave. The crew could use a break about now, too. Anyway, guess I'll go wander around for a while before turning in. I'll be away for 3 days, so I want to make sure everything's in order before we head out. Okay, baby. Hell yeah. Control Edith.
What's next?
So we got 2, bookstore intel, simulator test, and we got the Swanee. So these are party members, probably want to get them up first. Code 2, we got all the different things, but we have a couple places we need to visit first. We need to, we need to come in here, use the bath, 200 mirror for a dip.
On top of the world!
Let's go. Can't remember if that's one that you have to do at the night, but felt like I needed to. Tyrell, cinema, the cinema.
Hello.
Watch a movie. What's playing right now? Golden Director's Cut, Climber's Story, Wolves Requiem. So I haven't seen Climber's Story yet. Golden Blood Director's Cut. Let's just do Climber's Story, because I know I haven't seen this one. Climber's Story, 200 mirror. Let's grab a seat. Yeah. Like, I can see Hermes in the back, and she's still wearing the fucking helmet in the movie theater. Like, we really don't want you to see her face. This documentary is a dramatization of a memoir left behind by a mountain climber. The brutal intensity of mountaineering is laid bare against the ethereal beauty of Calver's most famous peaks and valleys. The most impressive of which is the Tian Shan Mountains in the eastern region of the Republic. Nicholas, the author of the memoir, serves as the narrator as the team ascends the mountain using a route that was believed to be unscalable.
This isn't the first time I've gazed at the gaunt face of death. It awaits us all at the bottom of the abyss, yearning for our fall when a boulder bars our way. I've never seen a mountain rob the hope of the climbers challenging it. That is, not before today. It's been 10 days since we started our ascent, yet the summit is not even in sight.
Jesus Christ.
When you scale a mountain, death scales right behind you. Elman, Massif, and Gessner were among the greatest mountaineers in all the world. Yet even they were claimed by death while on the climb to the top. Man is utterly powerless before the mountain. The frailty of humanity is unmasked in the face of nature's raw majesty. So then, why does man climb the mountain?
He's bored.
And to that I say, I do not know. All I know is that the vast world beyond the summit has seized hold of my soul, and it will never let go.
Let's go mountaineering, everyone. Right, another thing in this world, right, where it's like, oh, the best mountaineers, and it's like, okay, but how does a mountaineer compare to, like, a Jaeger who could probably just jump up that bitch? Yeah, it's my favorite customer. Oh, okay, so she was there on purpose. Not used to seeing you here, of all places. What's the occasion? Nothing much. I just had my eye on this movie since before it goes out. I'm actually a bit of a mountain climber. Is that why you decided to watch it too? Nah, I'm just a movie junkie who'll watch a little of everything. Tend to watch a lot of plot-driven stuff when I go to the movies, but I enjoy a good documentary every now and again, too. Good for you. Something to be said for seeing such harsh yet beautiful vistas up on the big screen. Watching that movie made me want to go check all that out for myself one of these days. When I'll actually get around to it, though, who knows? You know me. Always got my hands more than a little full with work. Don't I know it. We both need the clients to put food on the table. Work sure has a way of piling them on. Feel bad hitting you up as much as I do. Must not make things any easier for you. Oh, don't you worry about me. It's always a pleasure hooking up with you with what you need. So keep those orders coming. I'll get them to your door faster than you can even hit send, no matter what time of day. When do you sleep? Man's conversation in the theater continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby. Got the rest of the evening. It looks like they're selling commemorative brochures. Maybe I should pick one up as a souvenir. Hell yeah. Okay. So I just need one event with Hermes, and then we'll be good.
Thank you for your visit today.
Yeah, no time to catch
The
another.
showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
So
What's next?
let's let's go back to Old Town.
Let's do this.
Oh yeah, can I find what's his face? Can I find Eddie? I want to find Eddie again. This is church. Hawker, Harry, and all them. Jen. Hey, how's it going, Eddie? You can't eat if you don't work. You're not gonna help out with the store, then don't bother coming back home. Fine, I'll go and live my life all by myself. There. No, you don't want me around anyway. What was that? This old hag can't hear you. Nothing? You again? Get off my back, bitch. What's your deal, dude? This is my neighborhood, too. Saying I ain't got a right to be here? He's right, and I freaking hate it. He's killing my vibe here. I'm so sorry. I wish I could get him to stop causing so much trouble. He's not as destructive as he used to be, at the very least. Now, if only he'd listen to what his old lady says, I could rest easy at night.
Looking is always free, you know.
Looking is always free, you know. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's buy... enough to have 20 of everything. At least. Just for the sake of...
Come back for more anytime.
Just for the sake of cooking some stuff.
How is it this late?
Great question. Bam. Hey, Paulette. You guys closing up shop for the day? We are. We had a really good day today. Lots of customers. But if you want anything, just let me know. We'll still be open for a bit longer. Right. I'll let you know. No need to say anything, Van. It's okay. Thanks for looking out for me and Yume. I really appreciate it. It caught me off guard seeing him, but I don't regret it. I'm glad we got to sit down and talk. Alright? For sure. If he starts giving you trouble, let me know and I'll deal with him. But it doesn't look like he'll be a nuisance. I think, anyway. Not from how he was acting, at least, so maybe I don't gotta worry after all. Thank you, but I don't think you do. He's making sure to put my and Yume's feelings first. Not to pry, but does she and your old man know anything? No, not yet. I plan to talk to them soon. But it won't be an easy conversation to have with either of them. Especially Yume. I'm a little worried about her. Gotcha. She might be too young for that kind of talk. That's what I'm thinking too. Might speak with my dad about it first, but I don't know how to approach it yet. I might have an idea. Well, you two are up for it. Well, said what I think needs to be said. The rest is up to her. Back to patrolling I go. Hey, Yume. Doo-dee-doo-dee-oo. Sweep, sweep it up. I think I saw that weird guy before. Where, though? Oh yeah, there was a guy in the Tyrell Times. He looked like him. Here's something else. Saw right through his disguise, didn't you? No way she'd remember what he looks like. They broke up before she was born. He was super weird. He kept crying all the time. Why was he so sad? I should try and cheer him up next time. Maybe he needs a pat on the back. Talk about rubbing salt in the wound. Can't say he didn't have it coming, though. Fucking earned it.
Can't go wrong with any of them.
This feels relaxing. Okay. Actually, you know what? I want to buy one more of these because it gives damage up, so that's good. And also, I got 7 masters for days. Well, thank you, Van. Talk to you about your offer. I'm sure she'll chomp at the bit for an opportunity to take a vacation. Don't sweat it. I always like to go the extra Seltron job. You get me? 3 days is a bit on the long side, but I think she'll be all right. I think she's about the age for a trip like that. She can handle herself. Yes, the reason why Maxim has been all over the place was because he was looking for... Exactly. Yeah. I mean, yes. It is interesting because it was like, okay, why is Maxim being brought so much into the plot, right? Because it was like, oh, look at Judith and Maxim. And it's like, why were you going all over the country, Maxim, at the start of the chapter? It's like, okay, yeah, I guess why were you? Because, like, dude was in a nice car and was just in Cray. Randomly, he's going to Cray of all places. Like Tharbad, maybe a little bit more sensible because it's like, hey, movie place, okay, fine. And like Longport, it's like, okay, you know, interesting place, but you didn't need to be here. But yeah, but it's okay. Why were you there? This is why. Fucking despise it though, because that's one of my things, right? Where it's like anytime, like to me, there is very little possibility for redemption of a person that cheats on their significant other, because it's like, okay, so they're not that significant for you. Like to me, that's just like a dead and done. Okay, you're fucking garbage. Get the hell out of here. You don't deserve a second chance. Like most of the game, there's a gnat. I wasn't just randomly grabbing a thing to try and prove a point. Like that's one of those things where it's like, yeah, like you're done. You should not get a second chance. I feel like too many things. I feel like too many stories or whatever allow the guy, especially because it's usually the guy that cheats, to somehow get back with the woman after having betrayed them. Right? Like I despise it. It's far too frequent, right? It's never a let them live with their consequences for fucking up and ruining their soul chance, right? Like, yeah, it just isn't enough. Like, I would have much preferred it if Paulette kind of kept up the like, oh, you're just a customer like thing, being like, I am not going to interact or engage with you on a personal level at all. Like, I am the main woman here. I am the person taking the orders. I'm the one like doing some of the cooking. I'm doing the one serving the food, right? That is the limit to my interaction with you. I do not fucking care. Like, if you come in the door, I'll serve you, but I'm not talking with you. Right, that would have been my more preferable way for Paulette to handle things, but that's not. That's for Paulette to be a character, and for her to do. But yeah, it's meh. So, hey, how's it going, Rosette? I'm freeing up some of my time, so I thought I might help clean the kitchen. I mean, he is Yume's. I mean, yes, he is Yume's dad, but like, fuck him. He doesn't deserve a daughter like Yume. I free up some of my time, so I thought I might help clean the kitchen. You discussing something with my March staff? Yeah, nothing bad though. Plan on telling them everyone tomorrow. I look forward to hearing the details then. I must say, these utensils and cutlery are very well kept. Monmouth keeps itself wonderfully clean. I need to help maintain that spotless reputation. Because like it'd be one thing where it's like, okay, like you are Yume's dad, fine. But like, Like, I guess the thing is he didn't know she was pregnant. When, I mean, like, here's the thing. He cheated on her more than once. So, like, even if he didn't know she was pregnant, that should not have been, like, a saving grace for him, right? Like, the idea that it's like, oh, you're pregnant now? I need to really step up and be a good person now. It's like, no, that's not it. It's actually, oh, you cheated on me, or you cheated on someone who you didn't even know was pregnant. You just cheated on your significant other. That is enough reason for me to not want that person in my child's life, because you would not be a good influence. Like that's not it. Like, I guess the thing here is he has tried to become a better person over the past however many years since she left, and could potentially be a better influence now, but that's still, to me, it's too little too late. Especially given his backstory with her. Right? It wasn't just like some random, like, oh yeah, like I met her like randomly, like at a bar and it was nice. Tish just gave me this email. Interesting. It was like, oh, it was nice, and we had like a small thing going, and then I did this. It was like literally I got into a life-altering injury situation. She worked day and night to help me get better, and then helped me with my career such that I became super famous, and then I basically dropped her. And it's like, bro, fuck the hell off with that. Lecture, how's the guild work going? You say you've been helping out with reception and stuff. It's been great. Been doing a lot more than I thought I would. They've been showing me how to handle requests, how to assign backup to on-site bracers. It's really cool getting to see how they all work together. Because this is their HQ in Calvert, you gotta hear what is going on across the whole country. I'm glad to hear it. I was kind of worried you'd find it boring, honestly. But yeah, you keep this up and you're gonna be a whole new lecturer when you come back to the village. You bet I am. I'm gonna be the best bracer that Cray Village has ever seen. Oh, okay, he's here. So what about you, kinda? How's the whole gunsmith thing? I mean, he got really famous, then dumped her. And that happens so often. But what doesn't happen so often is the guy coming back looking for the girl who helped him the whole time. Yes, I guess that doesn't happen too often, but still, like, I guess the way that's always talked about is like, oh, he, like, the guy lost the girl, right? And it's like, no, like, I would rather frame it differently and give the impetus to the woman in this situation, to Paulette. She left him. Like, he didn't lose her, she left him. Because he was not great. So I think it's better to keep, yes. I imagine it will become more. But still, right now, I'm mad. So what about you, kind of how's the whole gunsmith? Well, it certainly isn't like the smithing I've been doing. It's still very smithy, though, if that makes sense. Makes sense, given Sylvie's worldview. She draws a lot of inspiration from her ancestors, too, just like me. Interesting. So we got our boy trying to be a bracer. Good. Nice. So we're going to be inviting, presumably, Paulette and Yume to Long Lie, which is nice.
Off we go.
Well.
Okay, we got some Forest PG.
All right.
Looks like we got Forest PG. Without You. My name is Sayla, and I'm part of a two-girl idol group called With You. Tonight we're scheduled to hold a street performance in the Tyrell District, but my partner, Lulua, has gone missing. Could you help me search for her? I'll be waiting at a table near Brothers Music Shop. Hell yeah! Fucking idol quest. Well, might as well get this over with. Let's go chat with our client after we wrap up here. Hell yeah! Fucking sick, bro. Like, that's the fun part about this game and talking to the named NPCs. And, like, seeing it's like, oh, yeah, I've known about their idol thing going up to now. So, like, their names are familiar to me. I finally get a quest with them. It doesn't feel as random. Whereas in, like, any other game, it's just like, oh, here's a random NPC that you're being for the first. Oh, yo, what's up? Sure, I'm trying to get here. Isn't that... you know... fine. That's enough for one day, isn't it? Don't change the subject. Ah, shoo! The swinging. Ben. Hey, dude, don't let me keep you. I don't fancy third wheeling, so how about I leave you two to it? No, stay. Dingo's a jerk. He just left me behind, and what did he learn? Nothing. He's doing it again. So she's the loud kind of drunk. You know, if Dingo's being such a jerk, why not tell him yourself? Mighty close to him right now. I sure did. I told him off real good. Muriel can't hold her liquor well. But she has lifetime supply of Frito-Lay. So, hey, that's fine. What did he do? Just blew me off. Didn't listen to a thing I said. And here I just working so hard to follow in his footsteps. I just wanna... That's longer than I expected. Yes, she did. Sorry, that was an embarrassing way for you to find us. Don't sweat it. Not like I don't know you well enough at this point. Girl sure got some balls, though. Follows you all the way to Tharbad, gets kidnapped, and caps it off with a night of drunken complaints. It's like she's not even phased. That might be my fault. I probably shouldn't have been so soft on her after the fact. I did try to get through to her that she needs to be more careful. Carefulness doesn't seem to have clocked in tonight from the look of it. Not at all. I'll have to try again some other time. And I definitely can't have her knowing where I'm going next time I travel. Losing a newbie like her shouldn't be that hard for you, right? Are you sure it's worth it? Don't want to upset the cute little Missy by pushing her away. She's got a thing for you. I've said it before, but we're from different publications. Rather than friends, we should be rivals. Don't think that really matters much. We'd probably be rivals even if we worked in the same place. But rival or not, she looks up to you. That, at least, should mean something to you, yeah? I've only got a lead into one of the topics I've been pursuing. You know me, all my investigations are a grey area at best. The rest, pitch black, of the worst kind, and you know it. I'd much rather she stay far, far away from that wild. Maybe it's wrong of me to make that decision for her. I don't want to follow my footsteps. She should walk a brighter, more honest path. Someone who denies taking her under your wing sure get overprotective when it comes to her. Look who's talking. You and your growing office of assistance you'd stick your neck out for. Hey, Van, if you... Nothing. You're going on a trip with your assistants, right? Should be a good time. Take the time to enjoy yourselves. I will? That's the plan, at least. I swear, just as quick and creepy as Kitty used to be. How the hell do you know about that? That's for me to know. Oh, back off. Don't go getting too cozy with him, Dingo. It's not fair. Not fair. Whatever. I'll buy you a souvenir. You don't get to complain if you don't like it. I'll trust you to pick something good. I'm Dingo. I'm not giving up, Dingo. I'll be just as good as you. Things have been pretty lively up in Arkwright Solutions, huh? Guess it calmed down some at least. It's good to see you got in you to make some good friends. I'm an adult, you know. You're one to talk anyway. Been rekindling your passion for reporting with this little go-getter around. I'm not going to deny that. Looks like she's really drunk. Not sure if she'll come too, but I'll stick around to send her home if she wakes up. How's it going, Bramati? Dingo sure have been putting in some overtime as of late. And here I am, just having to suffer, seeing him spend so much time with a beautiful lady that's not me. I don't think your usual game's gonna catch his attention anytime soon. Boo, you're no fun. But I digress. It looks like you all got your work done, Pat, for the day, eh? I'm sure your assistance was more than appreciated. Arkwright Solutions to the rescue. Shell, I didn't do anything other than show up. Guy's a clown, but he's at least got the balls to take responsibility. Guess we'll see how far that gets him. I don't quite know whether I trust him or his claims of integrity just yet. I'll believe it when I see it. Oh, but I still keep an eye on the deer myself, so don't worry about doing all the heavy lifting.
Time to make this a night to remember.
Night to
Aw,
remember.
Are you leaving already?
Yep. I am leaving already, Bramati. Okay. Tyrell District. Oh, Brothers Music Shop. Okay, so this is the plot moving.
Let's
one.
do this.
Okay. Interesting. I just read that to be like a bonus optional one potentially. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yo, you playing b-ball, bro? West Philadelphia, born and raised, playing b-ball is how I spent most of my days. No, I did not choke. I just let my guard down a little. This girl does have some hoops, all of it. She had to have been good for Simon to take notice. Next time we face off, it won't go smoothly for her. You'll see. Man, James got straight embarrassed there. Could hardly believe my eyes. He wasn't pissed about it. Looked relieved, actually. The weight came off his shoulders. Guess he needed that. Actually, Sasha was looking like she still had an itch afterward, so maybe float her a challenge. I was able to squeeze out a win, but man, she was tough as ever. Her Kirk tried to take her on too. The zombie couldn't beat her either. Probably looked past her because she's a girl, the dumb shit. He's been real full of himself lately. So, you know, it's good that he got kicked off his high horse like that. Better now than later. Now he's pulling all night, practicing. He's really taking that beating to heart. I'll keep an eye on him, see how that goes. Shouldn't do all-nighters, bro. It's not healthy for you. Have I been here before? Yo, Zen and Diswani. Okay. Is that? Oh, look what we have here. And an inspector and a bracer shooting the shit over drinks. Man, if even you two can be friends, the capital's in good hands. I wouldn't exactly call us friends. The guild's not the CID, but they're far from our allies. At best, we're rivals. But given how much our work overlaps, we often see each other out in the field. We respect each other as fellow public servants. So rivals we may be, but we can still share a drink or two, eh? You care to join us? Nah, I'm good. Gonna stretch my legs a bit more. Fair enough. Drinking with old dogs like us isn't the most attractive offer, I guess. But you know, I'm sure Elaine wouldn't mind having a drinking buddy after work. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. That reminds me. Heard you pitched in during that mess in Basel. Yeah, heard from Alvis. Sounds like you made yourself pretty busy over there. Wasn't what I was there for, but yeah, I helped out where I could. How about next time you let us know where you're heading beforehand? Well, you can clean up these messes you inevitably get into. Yes, because I'm totally the one causing them all. Right. But in case you'd like to know, most of next week will be arc-ride free here in Edith. Me and the gang are taking a little vacation. Not a bad idea. You could use the break. Where you head? Figured it'd be nice to get away from the hustle and bustle for a while, so we're headed out to Longley for a little hot spring trip. Longley, huh? My wife and I went there for our honeymoon. Beautiful place. Love to take my daughter there someday. If I could ever get time off. Work to the bone, huh? Yep. Whose fault is that, do you think? Well, you picked a good time to go there. The autumn leaves are just stunning in Longley. Since you'll be down that way, say hi to everybody for me, will ya? Oh, yeah, you're from around there, aren't you? Wait, okay, could you not go guessing at my background? Sorry. Just your flying form was enough of a tell. And hey, personal favor, if you don't mind. Appreciate if you burn some incense for my old master while you're there. Sure. Read me like a book. You taking a trip, huh? Yeah, I'd love to take one with the girls myself. Oh, hey. What's up, Maxim? Back in the land of the living, are ya? As we saw, you'd plaster yourself to sleep. I figured I'd just drop you off at the precinct, but I, couldn't stop laughing at your face, man. You two in cahoots, perhaps? No comment. Don't go lumping us together. You gotta give me the cold shoulder, man. The little trip really does sound nice. Okay, so, go take one. You know, yourself. Oh no, what's the point of taking a trip alone? It's a perfect chance to kindle the flames of romance. You know, right? How should I know? You're really gonna push your luck and butter him up with some trip? She didn't just magically forget what happened. Look, we're moving on from that, okay? See, when we met last time, she said I could come by again sometime if I wanted to. And the kid, she said, "You're such a weirdo, mister. Hey, can you stop by again? I want to talk to you some more." Yeah, of course she was nice to you. She's a freaking waitress. Yumi's reaction said it all. You are a weirdo. Maxim's such a character. Okay. God damn it. Why is everyone being like, yo, Maxim's a good character, and I'm sitting here like, man, fuck this guy for cheating on Paulette. How's it going, Spiced? Also, okay, I feel like it was with you here, Spiced. Earlier, a few streams ago, you mentioned Femboy, I think. Yeah, I was trying to think of the Fate character that I was thinking of, and I was thinking, I couldn't remember who it was. But when I was driving today, I remembered randomly, and I was thinking of Astolfo. That's who I was thinking of, Femboy Astolfo. And the name that I was thinking of was Nero, who was not Astolfo. But that was the other one, the Roman emperor that I was thinking of. Although I don't know if Astolfo is also a Roman emperor. Can't be sure. But that's the one that I was thinking of. Trying to remember when we were talking about femboys. Several streams ago at this point, I think. I know I took on your request, but man, get your head out of your ass. Basic courtesy ain't affection. I know that. Just trying to make amends. I mean, sure, I'd love it if they could let me back into their lives, but I just gotta take that first step myself. Want to make up for all that time we should have spent together. That's my new goal in life. Putting a smile on their faces. Swell. Guess that was the wake-up call I needed. Guys learned you can't just treat life like it's one big game. Sounds like you two have had your share of run-ins before. Oh, didn't you bring his car here? Saw it parked outside. Of course you did. I'll lug him over to the precinct. You can sleep it off there.
Gonna eat something?
Maybe. Someday I want to take a little family trip, just the three of us. I want to show Paulette and Yuma that I can be a good dad. Anything to put a smile on her face. Anything, I swear. Where are we at in intermissions? I think we're still in the first half, because I think it will be after I finish the nighttime that we go over to Long Eye. I'm getting a real bad vibe from this. I feel like I should step in. I see a huge twist about you. Yes, we know that Yume's dad is Maxim. And I despise it.
Hey, welcome.
Oh wait, I never bought. Oh wait, you got new things. Onion kebab. Ginkgo kebab. Dude, I had some kebab. I had a kebab sandwich when I was in Japan. It was fucking delicious, man. Highly suggest. Miss Sonia, I said, screw guys. Who says I gotta marry one just because I'm that age? And not like I'm gonna just curl up and die if I'm single in my 30s. All right, yeah, I'll tonight we're a drink till I forget all about it. Long night. There's things can get a little sketchy there. Being a border town and all. It's supposed to be pretty safe otherwise. You can get across any trouble there. Seems like wherever you go, Gehenna seems to follow. Only this time you keep your nose out of trouble. It's our home after all, even if I've been gone a while. Please offer up a stick of incense for this unworthy disciple. You wouldn't mind, Arkwright. Yeah. But yeah, see, the thing is, I was imagining that somehow Paulette was, like, connected with, like, A or the underground in some way. And that's because they said, like, yeah, it was one night she just, like, came home in the middle of the night with baby in arms. And I'm like, oh, that gives more, like, some bad shit went on. Like, oh, she had to, like, escape in the middle of the night. So Deadpool 3 was good. But I really enjoyed Deadpool 3. I feel like it was definitely better than Deadpool 2. But yeah, it was a very fun movie. Margarita, how you doing? Just can't do it. Try as I might, the tower's mysteries still leave me stumped. Goodness, it's been 3 years and 67 days now by my account since I last had this severe case of arse block. What's gone into me? Sunk far too great a cost to turn back now. I will conquer the tower with my trusty brush. Goddess is my witness. I lost it in a fight scene with Grease soundtrack. Right, dude, it was great. Dude, like I will give it to the movie. It made me want to go buy a Honda Odyssey. like terms of product placement, that shit was fucking great. I could just catch the faintest glimpse, the slightest touch of the tower's true colors. I was young. Oh yeah, I've never actually walked into here, have I? Interesting. Let me up the stairs. What are you hiding from me? Hello? Hey, we've been getting a lot of reports from teachers and parents of older children. Telling us about these shady part-time jobs going around. It's a real problem. Good kids can get dragged into awful bad stuff without even knowing it. Monsters, all of them. We need to round them all up and get them off the streets. It's not expecting so many 90s, 2000s, early Marvel camp. Yeah. I mean, they were definitely playing fast and loose with everything. Which, I mean, that's what you're expecting from a Deadpool movie. So, I feel like that's why it worked really well. Oh, God. I'm sure it's the day I came out of my daddy's sweet butter balls. Fucking some of the shit in that movie is just off, like out of nowhere, hilarious. Okay, so we're gonna do these two: bookstore and tour gathering and simulator test. Because I can do this one later. He doesn't, like, it's not a big deal. Bookstore intel gathering. This long live vacation really came out of nowhere, but it's been a while. Maybe I should hit the bookstore and see if I can gather any info on this new suites in the area. I also heard there was some trouble in the subway, so I should go by car. Yes, Ryan's wife did lady pool and their kids was also pool. Yeah, yep. I think they just took, like, because I don't think they put their baby in the Deadpool suit. I think they just, like, recorded the baby babble, and that was baby pool. But yeah, his wife was lady pool. Yeah. Like that sequence at the end, in the, like, just going through all the different Deadpools. Like, I don't want to talk about it because, like, the movie's still relatively new and, like, I don't want to spoil anything exactly. Like, I feel like we talk where the shirtless Logan. Yeah, yes. Yes. I mean, who doesn't love a shirtless Logan? It's great. Van got his pickup truck and drove to the bookstore located in the Tyrell district. Bookstore Stewart. I'm such a popular tourist attraction. Gotta figure the local suites change up over time. The way I see it, I'd be shirking my professional duties as a Spriggan if I didn't take the time to study up on them beforehand. Now, just find where they keep the tour guides here. Huh? Is that Anya's over there? Hello, child. Oh, hi, Van. Fancy seeing you here. Are you doing your rounds across the city? You seem to do that a lot at night. Nah, not this time. Just came here to shop for some books, that's all. Brings you here. Figured you went back to your dorm after we were all finished talking. I just remembered a reference book that one of my teachers recommended me the other day. I decided I might as well pick it up on my way back before I forget. Makes me sad. Seth MacFarlane's doing a rumored shop remake of Naked Gun starring Liam Neeson. Okay, interesting. See, I don't think I ever watched Naked Gun, so I'm not too familiar with it. Gotcha. That's some dedication for going out of your way to pick up that kind of extracurricular material. I don't know if I'd say I'm that dedicated this time. Otherwise, I wouldn't have found myself over here looking for guidebooks on Longley. Oh, but if you're here, does that mean you're looking for information on the kinds of suites they have in Longley? You know me only too well. You know me only too well at this point. Well, since we're both here, might as well see what they've got. Once Van and Anya's found the books they were looking for, they made their purchases and departed the store. The subway's probably running less frequently at this time of day, aren't they? I'd say so. At this hour, they probably... Oh no, looks like they're having some sort of problem with the train cars. Yeah, I read that earlier. I'm sure they'll be up and running again soon. Maybe. So they don't have an estimate for how long the inspection is going to take. Guess I'll either have to wait it out at a cafe or just walk home instead. You don't have to go to all that trouble. I can just drive you back in my truck. Beats how long it takes to go on foot. I'm sure your dorm's got a curfew in place, right? You don't mind? That would definitely help me a lot. Thanks, Van. You're a lifesaver. What's up? Nothing much. This is my first time alone in the car with Van. I'm getting nervous. Gotta stay composed. Well, that's good, I guess. The streetlights are so pretty. I see this place all the time, but it somehow looks so different from inside a car. Right? That's part of the charm of a city at night. Especially when there's barely any cars on the expressway. It rules. But coasting through nature during the daytime ain't so bad either. My dad said something like that a long time ago, actually. Huh, really? What's your old man's verdict on cars? Well, he doesn't love them quite as much as you do, but he used to really like going on drives. He's always been so busy with work, he couldn't find much time to be at home. But back then, once he was off, he would take me and my mother to go all kinds of places. I treasure those memories. They're irreplaceable to me. Sounds like he's a real family man. Like a certain Z1 racer obsessed with the nightlife. Well, Maxim regrets his actions, so I don't want to be too hard on him. I do. Besides, my mother was very careful to make sure I never felt lonely. She would visit bookstores all across the city with me, looking for books that I would like. We'd try new recipes together to surprise him when he came home late. I really thought those peaceful days would continue forever. when she passed away, it felt like everything changed. People, places, who we are. It all changes as time goes by. But even then, you find yourself concerned with who your old man is and where he stands, huh? Of course I do. I just don't know what he's thinking anymore. I don't know what I can do for him as his daughter. He feels so far away right now. I get that it's not my place to comment on someone else's family problems. No matter how far away he might feel to you now, you still love him, right? So latch on to that feeling and face him head on. Nice thing about family is that you can afford to push boundaries if you want to figure out what's going on in their head. So it's fine to be a little selfish then? More than fine. That you're here with me as a part-timer means you're already being a little selfish. And I mean that in the best way. So just keep pushing, so just keep doing what you're doing, and pushing and pushing. Next thing you know, you have your old dad, you'll have your old man by the collar. I think I'll skip the violence if that's alright with you. But I'm feeling a little more brave about this whole thing. Even if I don't know what the right answer is, I can't afford to wallow in negativity. And sorry for talking about my family nonstop. Actually, what about... never mind. You don't gotta walk on eggshells around me. Just, I don't have any stories that'd make for a fun time. I see. Look at that. We fed Auber. Make sure you don't forget anything. Oh, wow. Time really flew by, didn't it? We're not gonna get Van's backstory in one of the character events? Huh. Right here, then? Yes, the dorms are close by, so this should be a good spot. I'm not really sure if I can put this to words, but Arkwright Solutions means the world to me now. You're just as important to me as my family, and I don't think I'm the only one who feels that way either. I'm sorry, maybe now's not the time for that. But anyway, thank you for seeing me this far. I look forward to the trip. Sure. See you later. That sure caught me off guard. Appreciate the thought. I just wish you wouldn't waste it on someone like me. What do you mean someone like you, Van? You're a great guy. After that, Van spent part of the night driving before resuming his patrol. Crazy, isn't it?
Oh, you're so mean, Van.
What are you talking about? I'm not mean. Connection went up. Learned something new. Strong-willed student. SEM chain effect plus 5%. Plus 20. Okay, it's not more until Van is actually maxed out. See, the interesting thing about this game is... Okay, so every event that you have puts a new thing in, but the connection stage is not dependent on how many events you've necessarily done, because you could do more gifts than other stuff. God. Look at all of them. Blacklight District. Look at all these. EX. What's EX? Simulator. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, wasn't it? Weren't the monster ones in the achievement all enemies logged? Excluding EX. Okay, so excluding the simulator ones. And all 250 tests. So there are 200. So there are 100 more unique enemies to do. Interesting. So we have one more free time, and we have one more for SPG. So let's have fun with Rosette. Before going on vacation, Rosette wants to do a test of some new functionality currently under development for the virtual simulator. She requested that if I had time, she'd love some help. Sure, Rosette, I can help ya. And contact Rosette and return to the office. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Arkwright. I hate to impose like this, especially so late, but I sincerely appreciate it. Don't mention it. You said you were testing some features in development for the simulator, right? Are you sure I'm the man you want for that? Sounds like it'd go way over my head. Certainly. As a matter of fact, there's something that only you can help me with. Could you please take your Zypha out for me? My Zypha? What do you want me to do with that? The Hollow Core system gathers a wide variety of data through the Zypha, not just biological information. This time, I'd like to test location information-based shard replication functionality, too. perhaps it'd be faster if I just show you. Are you ready to begin? I didn't really get all that, but sure. You just need me to connect my Zypher, right? I'm gonna use Wi-Fi. Okay. Vroom. Yo, okay. Just simulate places we've been. Decay in the animal trail. Huh. So where is this? Cray Village? Correct. Our records indicate that this dataset was generated 2 months ago. This reflects the village's state upon your accepting Miss Al-Fayed's request. Really now? So you use something like geographical data to make this copy of the village? Tech just keeps throwing curveballs at me. Hell, even the villagers are going through their motions. It's like some kind of memory course. Due to the high information density in these settings, the fine details aren't perfectly accurate. Do pardon that. Wouldn't have noticed if you didn't point it out. This was before you tagged along anyway. Indeed it was. I see now that this village is quite the homely place. Though we haven't implemented audio emulation quite yet, I can almost hear the ambiance of this village already. Yeah, backwater through and through. All the beauty that comes with. That reminds me, the village is hosting their harvest festival soon. But they'll dress the place up nice and pretty for that. I see. I'd be interested in participating myself someday. Now, let's advance to the next memory. The next memory? But damn, this would be crazy. Like, having this kind of tech in, like, the real world. Where it's like, oh yeah, here's just, like, an actual, like, you can walk around it simulation, like, of a place. Like, that'd be insane. These orange lanterns are gorgeous. Sure are. Looks like we're in Longport's eastern quarter now. When we came here a while back, we had to deal with Hayway and Almada. Still enjoyed seeing the place again, though. Try not to get wrapped up in all its eastern charms. I know what you mean. The vermilion lights are quite beautiful. And the gorgeous night sky is enchanting. Not sure if I'd go that far, but yeah, the night view is pretty damn great. So's the ocean view from the harbor, especially in the evening. Is it now? Then let me extract the evening data. Yet another curveball. You weren't exaggerating. The view from here is breathtaking. Sorry if it's a little much. Oh, it isn't at all. I could watch the gentle swaying of the waves for hours. In that case, why don't you come in here in person sometime? There's a mountain of delicious food, and the Eastern Theater performances alone are worth the trip. That all sounds lovely. I think I'll do that someday. I hate to put an end to this, but we have our test results now. I'll go ahead and end the simulation. Aw. Well, you don't want to continue our date, Rosette? We're back. And strictly speaking, we never left this room in the first place. How do you feel about this new functionality test? Good reminder of how crazy shard tech really is, that's for sure. Honestly, I'm even more excited to see this fully realized than I am the combat simulation portion. I agree with you. Thankfully, we managed to record some excellent data. Things will hopefully continue to progress smoothly. I gotta say, I was pretty happy while we were doing that test. As embarrassed as I'd be to admit it, I can't claim otherwise. All I had until now were pictures and videos from other places. For a while, I thought they'd be all I have, and I was content just imagining them. But thanks to you, Mr. Arkwright, I now get to experience such places for myself. If I hadn't taken so long to join you, I might have even been able to see the places we just simulated. Honestly, I'm a little jealous of the others. You've been through a hell of a lot in your life, haven't you? Don't mean to pry, but the impression I got after what happened last trip. That would be a fair assessment, yes. Regardless of that, I owe a great debt of gratitude toward the Marduk Company, and Mr. Thorndike by extension. I wouldn't be here helping as your concierge if it weren't for them. I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity. That, in and of itself, is a great privilege and more than enough for me to feel fulfilled and satisfied. Don't gotta be so humble. We're happy to have you here too, you know? Don't forget, we've got our trip to Longlight coming up too. I know it's all kind of last minute and not exactly meant for us, so you might not really have all that much time to relax. But I still hope you get to enjoy yourself while we're there. You deserve it just as much as anyone else. Thank you, Mr. Arkwright. Just the opportunity to join you all is exhilarating. Whether it's the local cuisine, the beautiful vistas, or the relaxing hot springs, I'm looking forward to it all. With the simulator test concluded, Van left the room. After that, he resumed his nighttime patrol.
I almost forgot I was on the clock for a moment there.
Okay, so she only has a little bit left until she's maxed. Perfect supporter, defense and ADF +7. Nice. And he has 2 events remaining. Now, I feel like other games would have that be indicative of how close you are to the end of the game, but this game certainly is not even close. Like, I guarantee we're not close to the end. We're not even in a named chapter. Or a numbered chapter. We're in a named chapter, but... let's save, because it's been a while since I saved. Like an hour and a bit? Yeah, probably safe to do that. Oh yeah, how's my Sepith doing? So fire, still the lowest at that. Yeah, see... I wish there were more... See, I don't want to say I wish there were more element-only slots. I wish there was a little bit more variety in the quartz or the Sepith that it needs to unlock the various different things. Like, I wish there were some where it was like, okay, here are these 3 that you need, here are these 4 that you need, instead of, hey, here's either 1 or all. Right. Actually, let's go into here. What do I want?
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Can I do
Time
that?
to update this.
Plugins. Yeah, you know what, let's unlock these. We can set some, cause what does he have right now? What are his things? He has Solarverse, so that would actually be good for him to get something like Lost Mobius, because that's also draw in, so that could be useful for other people. Like, bring them closer, suck them in. And then, you know, large amount of HP. Shadow Spear. Well, let's just give him Tyrol just in case. I think we're good for right now, though. Think we're good. And Mare is getting pretty high up there in terms of XP. So that's good. Van is all done. Anya's and Ferry are almost done. Aaron and Rosette has the most to do because she has the most slots in general. But in terms of aiming at who to unlock first, it'll probably be Anya's, then Ferry, or either or. Because Anya's has her final one down here left. I'm waiting to get her EP charger, which needs a little bit more earth, a little bit more water. Both of which, frankly, I could go make right now if I really wanted. If I really wanted it bad, I could go make the boosted forms and get those. But I'm fine with waiting because it's not the biggest deal. And then whatever her last one is, that will help me get other stuff. Because if I'm going to have... Right, like... I'm going to have space in the bottom. Crisis Force wouldn't be bad. I'll have open slots, so I could potentially put a Fire 6 there. And if I don't care about space too much, then I can just focus on other stuff. Like, actually no, because if I get a, I would only have a 6 thing, so I can't get auto crust as well. But being able to get HP charger and EP charger would be nice. Just good ability to keep EP up. And I could get that one, but that would basically empty out my thing. And she is also on the EX bottomest path. And her bottom one is fire. Ugh. Excuse me. So that also leans towards Crisis Force, but we could also focus just on getting Auto Forte, CP Charger, which I think would probably be good. But yeah, so they're doing pretty darn swell. So let's go, and I think at this point there's nothing else I can do, so let's just head to Brother's Music Shop. Should I go talk to that idol about her friend now? Gotta do it soon, but it doesn't have to be right now. Start this for SPG, you'll no longer be able to use your free time points, you'll also no longer be able to walk around the capital freely. Talk to the client. Alright, let me go see my client. You must be the idol that put in that request. Sailor, right? Nice to meet you. Oh, wow, so the rumors really are true, huh? You're here, does that mean you're willing to hear me out? Eh, probably best not to just stand around talking like this, though. Why don't we grab a seat and take it from there? You mentioned that you were supposed to be putting on a street performance tonight. It sounds like your partner didn't show up when she was supposed to? Yes, that's right. Lulu did mention to me that she had work today. She said she would be done after sunset, so we planned to meet up here directly when she got off her job. It was getting later and later, and she was nowhere to be seen. Once an hour passed and I still hadn't heard from her, I decided to visit her place. Makes sense to me. Sounds like a pretty reasonable thing to do. When I got there, I knocked on the door but didn't get an answer. I have a key to her apartment that she lent me, so I used it to poke my head inside and found a note she left on the table. Reading that note left me so concerned, so that's when I contacted you so you could hopefully look for her. Makes sense. What was written on the note? There were only two things scribbled down on it. One was a name I didn't recognize, Clement, and the other thing was part-time, 1,000 mir per hour, Clement. Why is that name 1,000 mir per hour? That's what we charge as a base rate at my agency. It's pretty damn good for some side hustle. Some might even say too good. Practically screams something not on the up and up, if you ask me. You think so too, huh? Figured that was a distinct possibility. That name. Clement. He's got himself involved in all kinds of stuff, doesn't he? Oh, is Clement the gang leader guy that we, well, definitely assigned to Lulu as another victim of whatever he and his people are scheming. The thing about Lulu is she comes from the countryside. She's a really honest girl at heart and tends to take people at their word, for better and for worse. That's why I'm really worried about her. I'm scared what she might have gotten herself into. I can understand why. At this point, you've given me everything I need to know. What you've told me, this is definitely a job for a Spriggan. Seeing as it's so urgent and all, I'll go ahead and get to work immediately. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you're able to help me. Don't mention it. Tell me a little more about Lulua. Has she been acting strange in any particular way lately? Actually, yes, now that you mention it. I've been seeing her spending time with an elderly woman who looks pretty well off. When I asked her about it, she said she was escorting her as a part of some volunteer work she's doing. That was news to me. The fact she was doing anything like that felt really strange to me. I mean, it's nice of her to want to help and all, but I know for a fact that she really shouldn't have the time to spare for that right now. That's because we're both trying to save up our money so we can put on our dream concert. We're busy as it is just working on that, which is probably where that 1,000 mir per hour comes in. She could be earning that much from that Clement person as compensation for helping. That was my hunch, too. I don't know the name of the woman that Lulu had been looking after, or else I'd be more than happy to tell you. But she did say the other day that the woman bought her clothes at Jardin Boutique in the department store by the station. Does that help you at all? Oh yeah, it's a good jumping off point for me to start looking for. Once we're done talking, I'll make my way straight to that boutique and have a talk with whoever I find there. As for you, I think you should stay here for the time being. I know it's well past when you two are supposed to meet, but it's always possible that she could just be running late and still show up. Right, that is true. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks again. The man hurried over to Jardin Boutique without delay to begin looking for Lulua. Gotta go find Lulua. Welcome to Jardin, sir. How may I help you? I wanted to ask you something, actually. Ben introduced himself and asked the man if he had seen Lulua and a well-dressed woman in the shop recently. I suspect you're referring to Madame Daphne. She is one of our regulars. She actually happened to stop by a few days ago, accompanied by a young woman. I thought she was Madame Daphne's granddaughter, but I see I was mistaken. Two must have seemed fairly close for you to get that impression. Oh, they most certainly did. Guess you haven't seen them today. That's a correct assumption. I hear that Madame Daphne frequents the Erland store in the Satan district as well as our own. Perhaps she may have visited there today. And she is on good terms with its manager, too. Erland over in Satan district. Got it. Thanks for the info. You're quite welcome, sir. Over to Satan, I go then. Daphne and Lou are gonna go find this. Gonna go find this person that is lost. How's it going, Oslo?
Guess it's time for me to
Just open that door. Hey, what's up? I'm here. I'm Van Arkwright. Tell me where she is.
We
Shop.
have full confidence in our products.
Anything else? Nothing really special here. Quattro green here. Let's put that. Let's get that.
We await your next visit.
Manager Mora. I've heard that other countries look to Calvert for the newest fashion trends. Our diversity brings a lot of unique flair to the scene. That's part of what makes design clothes so interesting, not just for the EGC, but for store brands too. You've got traditional stuff from Mexican, Central and Far East trends, and then there's Edith, which is like this big melting pot. That's my job, bridging all those unique cultures and bringing them together to make something new.
We await your next visit.
Daphne,
Let me ask you
Lua.
something.
Hey, what's up? Daphne and Lua? Yes, they're regulars here. They dropped by earlier this afternoon, right on time. Bingo. You aware of their relationship by chance? Sure, I just met Lua recently. I heard she volunteers for this assisted living nonprofit in her spare time. She gets assigned to help out the elderly and disabled with stuff like shopping, that sort of thing. Daphne doesn't have any relatives, so Lua is a big help for her. Gotcha. What I heard, though, is that this Daphne lady ain't exactly hurting for money. So why'd she look for a free helper instead of a maid or something? You know, Daphne isn't sure herself. I recall she said she wanted to pay Lua directly, actually. Lua told me that she's get some payment from the agency anyway, though. She's telling Daphne not to worry about it. That just really confuses me. She's a volunteer, but she gets paid for helping Daphne? It's an awfully roundabout way of doing things. It just seems like a bit of a contradiction, no? Kinda, yeah. This ain't a case of the old lady getting swindled, at least. But yeah, something's weird here. It's gotta be some reason she's getting paid in that roundabout way. So anyway, those two came by earlier, right? Any idea where they headed to after that? I recall Lua said something about showing Daphne the place where she works. I think she works at that concert hall in Riverside? The Riverside Concert Hall? That'd be the blue score then. Thanks much. I owe you one. Oh, think nothing of it. Stop by again sometime, will you? Buy something next time, you fucking bitch. I guess you bought the hair dye. Okay, well, let's go to Riverside. Like how it's like you can't explore the city if you want, and it's like, bro, I can explore the city all my flippin' please. Look everywhere I can go. Blue score costume.
Let's do this.
Arc feather activates on driveline after an art style. Hey, is that? Hey, it's Judith. How's it going, girl? Your hair's down.
That should get him off my tail. Wait, you?
Yeah, heck of a coincidence running into you here, especially at this hour. Saw that arc of yours on Buzz Raider, by the way. Let me guess, on the run from paparazzi right now. What if I am? To be clear, that article is... Don't worry, I can make a guess. You checking out talents and sports figures who've got ties to the Mafia, yeah? Can't say I blame you. That's the way of things aside. He has been going all around these shady spots for weird reasons. Wait, you've got detailed info on him? Look, I can't exactly spill too much, but I can tell you this. You can lay off the red comment. He's 100% clean. Trust me. At least when it comes to what you're looking into.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So what was I even doing all this for?
I got chewed out by my mom and Grammy for it, too. No? Got complaints about how you're handling your other job? Other job? I have no clue what you could be possibly mean.
Man, what are you doing here? And who would this woman be?
Oh, no. Two mature women are here. Oh, woe is me. You're kidding. That's Elaine O'Claire, the bracer. Come on, I swear it's just one thing after another. Anyway, I have to go, but don't you dare think you've beaten me. That was Judith Lanster, right? The actress? Yeah, you know her? Sort of. We just met at an event before. I imagine you'll be more familiar with her than I am. Heard you two got acquainted in Tharbad. Well, enough to meet outside of work, too, it looks like. Come on, it ain't like that. Have a little faith in me. Oh, yeah? Alright, then. So, what are you actually doing out here in Riverside at this hour? Searching for someone, actually. Someone got dragged into work in an underworld job without being aware of it. You're investigating an underworld job, too? 2. Are you up to the same thing? I am, yes. One of their scam victims made a request to the Bracers. I'm looking for a man named Clement right now. He's likely the go-between that hired the part-timers. Clement sure gets around, huh? We're basically barking up the same tree, then. That we are. I came to Riverside because we had a report that Clement had been spotted around here. Do you mind if I tag along with you? Not at all. Might make things easier for us all. Banfield will laying in on the current state of his investigation. An idol named Lua, huh? Definitely looks like she's an unwitting pawn of this scheme. Sure does, which honestly puts her in a whole lot of trouble. Let's check out the concert hall. Oh my god, look. Oh no, she's not in the party. Bust open that door, I'm here for music.
Alright.
Okay, drink all those. Natalie. Guess Sayla and Lou aren't giving up on making us tiles just yet. Defying the label's direct order? This isn't like you, Sayla. She's changed. A lot, actually. Wonder if it's Lulu is doing. Okay. Take a click.
What'll it be?
Dude, cheese dog?
See ya.
Chili cheese dog. Hey, dude, we're putting on a free show tonight. Opener is our own local up-and-comer Jess. He's really been making a name for himself around here lately. Whereas he's about to sign with a major label. It's getting harder and harder to get tickets to see him before they sell out. It's practically a miracle that he's playing a free show. This might be your one shot to see him live. Jess, I love you!
What a great song.
Love you, Jess! Jess, cool! Love you, man! Selma and Lodi. Is that singer-songwriter everyone's on a buzz about? Whoa, his performance is so emotional. Oh, it's so wonderful getting to hear music that exists somewhere I could take for granted on my everyday jogs. Sure, I've been missing out on this whole time, never slowing down to smell the roses. Oh, he's finally opened up my eyes. There's so many things I'm seeing clearly for the first time. Wait, why are my cheeks wet? Aw, fine. So happy Selma liked Jess's music. There's something about his songs that just cut straight to the heart and sticks with you. Thought that might appeal to Selma given what she's been through lately, so I'd recommend she give him a listen. Carol. Damn it, Jess, you're really gonna make me cry. He's so damn cool. I can already feel my heart breaking. I don't think I can take any more of this. Aw. Bam. Okay, how's it going?
Can we talk?
Daphne and Lalua. Oh, Lalua? No, she wasn't on stage today. Hey, Natalie, you got any idea where she is? A little, I guess. I've been thinking about her a lot as of late. I did happen to see her. It stuck out to me because she was talking with some older woman I'd never seen before. That's a lead. Did you happen to overhear what they were talking about? Kinda. Something about grabbing tea at the food stalls? I think I heard something about trying out the tacos. Tacos? Got it. Thank you for the information. Gotta go to the taco stand. Do-do-do-do. I have a new menu. Do-do-do-do. Because of that girl that likes them tacos. Do-do-do-do.
Hello.
Hi, Shino. Any new food? Nope.
Thank you.
I've set up shop in every district before, but I always come back to good old Riverside, where dreams come true and friendly faces are plenty. Plus, this is where all my regulars are. Riverside's where I set up shop for the first time, so it holds a special place in my heart. Yo, you're man in the tacos?
Have a close look.
Huh. Guess the old man's not looking over the stall tonight. That he is, but don't you fret, for I am here. Allow me to take your taste buds on a heavenly voyage of culinary delight. May I recommend trying our new chocolate rice taco? It's a smash hit among our customers, and I guarantee it'll be a smash hit in your mouth. Thanks for the recommendation. I'll be sure to give it a try later. The stall owner's over there. Let's go talk to him.
This here's the finest cuisine around.
Chocolate rice taco. I do have one. Primo's Taco mentioned that may be the ultimate B-class dish. The ultimate B. It is such a B-class. Hey, Gordon. Hey there, good to see you. Me and all the food stalls are out for drinks today. There's a lot we've got to talk about with the Revolution Festival right around the corner. Primo will take your order while I'm here.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, see? I'm gonna take your taco order. Right. It was just before dark when Lou and the old lady stopped by my stall. I think they were meeting with some middle-aged man or something. He was waiting for him at the table. Kind of an odd group, if you ask me. Middle-aged man. Might be Clement. No say anything else out of the ordinary. Can't say I did. Couldn't hear them all the way from here. They were talking for a good while before the man got real worked up. Looks like things got real heated, so they up and left. Went right across the river. I was wondering what came of them. Don't know anything else, sorry. Is plan to go on? It is. Thank you for all the information. Sure is starting to stink. Agreed. I wasn't expecting someone likely to be Clement to actually crop up here. We need to follow their trail, and now. Agreed. Let's see if we get any other witnesses. We need to follow that trail. Gotta sniff out this danger scent. Hello, old woman.
Oh, what am I going to do now? I can't believe this happened.
Looks like something happened to her. This might be who we're looking for. Hey there, Granny. Got a sec? We'd like to speak with you. We may have a moment. Then, pretending to be Elaine's assistant, inquired into Daphne and Lelua.
Oh, for an errand bracer and her assistant to show up just when I need them most. This must be the goddess's guidance at hand. But you're right, yes, I'm Daphne.
Thank you for confirming that. Lelua was helping you as part of her volunteer work. Mind telling us what happened?
Not at all. I do have something to share with you. About an hour ago, Lelua was taken away by a man called Clement.
He straight up took her? Well, shit's getting urgent. To be clear, Clement was the man that introduced you and Lelua, yeah?
That's right. Until today, I wouldn't have pegged him for anything less than a kind and trustworthy man. I came tonight because he wanted to discuss something with Lelua and me. That's when he started trying to sell me some kind of medical insurance. It all sounded splendid, but I'm not naive. I know when something's too good to be true. It probably is.
Good on you for not falling for that old trick.
I have some experience, since I do have a different insurance already. When I started asking for details, Clement couldn't answer me. Lelua must have caught on to my suspicions because she also started asking him questions. He didn't like that at all and started yelling at us, and then...
And then he dragged Lelua away.
Yes, I tried to chase after, but I lost sight of them right around here. I was afraid that if I contacted the police of the guild, they might suspect Lelua as well. I didn't know what to do.
Okay, think I've got the picture. Don't worry, the guild will do the best we can for Lelua's sake. Rest easy. You can leave the rest to us.
Oh, thank you so much. Do you know where she might have been taken to?
And hard to take a guess if around here is where you lost sight of him. Must have gone to the Blacklight District. Undoubtedly. We need to head after her quick, but we shouldn't be too careless either. I'll be waiting by the entrance. Just tell me when you're ready. Got it. Okay. So let's save before we go into the Blacklight District, because there's probably gonna be combat. But yeah, we're at level 50 by now. I have a feeling we're probably gonna end the game around like 75, 80 around. Hey! I'm walking here! I'm Christopher Walken here! Yeah, hey, bitch. Hey, I'm faster than you. I can run faster than this car. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, cut you off. I'm too cool. Heh, yeah. Had to prove that van was faster than a speeding car. It's like Superman. Okay. You need to go save Lelua. Are you ready? Choosing this will cause the main story to advance. Your free time tonight will end once you begin the rescue mission. Head to the Blacklight District to save Lelua. Yeah, let's go put Clement in the trash. I'll contact Sayla, my client, to make a progress report. Then contact Sayla and fill her in on the situation. After she pleaded to come with them, they set off. Together, the three of them headed into the Blacklight District in pursuit of Lelua's kidnappers. And so, yay, we have to protect someone.
You stupid bitch! You just had to run your mouth, didn't ya? All you had to do was sit quietly next to me and nod your head like a good girl. Everything would have been just fine. But no, you just had to run your mouth. Now all that money I could have swindled is gone, all down the drain.
How could you deceive a woman like Daphne? That's just horrible. If I knew that was what you were after, I never would have gone along with any of this.
Newsflash, I don't give a shit. You had a job to do, and that's all that matters, you understand? You sucker people in with that sweet innocent face of yours, and then I swoop in for the kill. I figured that old hag was an easy target, but nope. She's sharper than she looks. But I've still got some tricks up my sleeve. Maybe I can pull something else on her. I've got this insurance plan and you're gonna get her to take it out for me, alright?
Excuse me? Why should I?
Don't even start with me. You took on this job and you accepted my payment. That means you're obligated to do the work, little lady. Your feelings can't do the job for ya. So don't you run out on our deal here. You're gonna regret it, capiche?
I told you. If it's the mirror you want, you can have it back. I don't care.
That's not how this works. It's not about the money. It's about the deal. You can't just walk back the deal now that you've taken it, see?
Well, actually, if she gives back the money, I feel like you totally can.
You're in it now, whether you like it or not. Now be a good girl and stop.
Let me stop you right there. Who are you?
The hell do you want?
Oh no, the heroes come to save the day. I'm just shaking in my boots. Hero, I ain't. I'm a Spriggan, and I don't give a rat's ass about that goody two-shoes shit. I'm here because my client told me to fetch that girl, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm asking you nicely to hand her over.
Great, one of you pricks. Just what I needed. Look, buddy, you're barking up the wrong tree. This girl's with us, and she's not going anywhere. Now, if you don't get out of my face right this instant, we've got problems.
You heard the boss. Scram. Oh man, what a freaking dumbass. Guy really thinks he could just walk up by himself and take on all of us? Who said he was alone? Ah! Hello. Elaine Claire. Hey, I know that face. Elena Claire?
Oh, of all the goddamn times.
Nice work, Elaine. I've got the girl.
How did you...
What the? Sayla, you shouldn't... Lulua, over here! Sayla, is that you?
You're not getting away, you little... Oopsie there. Forget about me already, pal.
Run, you two. We'll take care of these guys. Oh, okay. Thank you. Actually, don't run too far, because we're still in the Blacklight District.
Are you shitting me?
Want some more? Looks like you guys don't know when to stay down. Put your hands up and surrender yourselves. You're only digging yourselves deeper.
For the love of... Seriously? A bracer and a Spriggan gang up on me. The ship blows. What are you doing? Did I say you could just lie there? Did I? Get your asses up and get them!
Yeah, okay.
You guys are gonna be real sorry.
I don't think we are. Really don't think we are. You're in Fort now.
Fine, let's play.
I got a gun. Guard start. Okay, so...
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Logren, delay quick. Kaleido Fencer, delay damage up. Silvery Cross, Seal Mute. Knights of Asteria. Nice.
You make me sick.
And what arts? Regulus Caliber. Obsidian Array, Lost Mobius with supports that are pretty decent.
Going all in.
Let's do this.
Engaging skill.
Go.
Engaging skill.
Just get her quick, just in case they survive. That way, afterwards, she should hopefully get her tardens faster.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Boost gauge. Bada bing, bada boom, you got bodied. Super quick. She's level 56. Okay. Nagi EX. So I still don't have regular Nagi, which means that that's one that I will get eventually. Should check what that the thing did. Jigs up, pal. You're the only one left standing.
Mercy, please.
Of course. I'm taking you to the guild. You have a lot to answer for. Your crimes here and your relationship with A. Do I make myself clear?
Anything but that.
Oh, so he was working for him all along. That does track, yeah. Let you handle the rest then. Make sure the guy pays for what he's done. He pays good. Of course. You have a good night. Clement was promptly taken into the guild's custody and made to confess his crimes. After looping in Daphne to the day's events, Van escorted Lulu and Sayla back to the Tower
That takes
District.
care of that.
Yay, we did it! Thank you for the mirror. Gray and Law. We're getting up there. We're almost at Law 3. We're almost a lawful gray man. But right now we're a grayfully lawful chaotic man. Thank you both so much for your help. Yeah, we couldn't thank you enough. I'll admit, at first I was like, really? That's Elaine's guy? But the way you two moved in perfect sync was dazzling. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. Huh? Read the room, Lulua. Sorry, please ignore her. Come on, you, let's go.
Finish your
Damn.
job already?
Hello. Ah, hey there. Sorry for going off on my own, Faye.
It's no biggie. I'm just glad everything got taken care of. Besides, I've got no interest in being a third wheel.
We're not. You're gonna have to go easy on her. She's more touchy than she lets on. For example, if you start moving the conversation just a little toward her age. First off, not funny. And second, I'll have you know I am still in my early 20s. Of course. My apologies, ma'am. I mean, Van is also in his early 20s. So the joke is that both of them hate that joke.
Don't feel bad, Elaine. I can be a little sensitive about my age too sometimes.
But the opposite way.
Anyway, I'll go report to the guild for you. Have some fun, you two, okay?
She can be such a tease. Ain't she something, though? Not every day a Jaeger from a famous corps like Zephyr joins the guild, let alone one trained by the Purple Lightning. Shows up and immediately helped out in Tharbad. She's got a lot of room to get even better, I reckon. Agreed. At this rate, she may even surpass my records. Though sometimes a dour expression crosses her face. She must miss her friends back in Erebonia dearly. Regardless, I must admit it's been a massive help to have her around, and I think she's beginning to settle in here little by little. Once a student council president, always a student council president. You don't get to say that. I was still only vice president when you were around. Renee did things differently, so it was up to you to play the perfect prez. Remember the play we did on the last day of the festival where you do not get to bring that up again. That was all your fault. Hey, isn't that? It's gotta be. I wonder what they're talking about. Sucks to be famous, huh? Has its pros and cons. When I introduce myself, sometimes I can make use of my reputation. Much like how you call yourself a Spriggan. True enough.
Knowing you, I imagine you've already eaten dinner. I had enough to hold me over, but I could go for a drink. Want to come with me?
Yes! Hell yeah. Smooth operator Elaine. Oh, hello there.
Dingo, why won't you just listen to me? I need you with me at the Tyrell times.
Like I said, I'll leave the honest journalism to you. Sorry for the trouble, Bramati.
Oh, please. This is nothing. Don't you worry about a thing. Still, if you ask me, I think you're more than ready to leave the back alleys yourself. It's been 8 years, you know.
It's not a matter of how much time's passed. Besides, I feel like my current path suits me better at this point. You should be saying that to Van.
Oh my! Is that him? Cheating on me with Shino?
Oh.
I can't say I'm not jealous, but she's been refining her craft a lot lately.
Oh.
Oh my, my!
Looks like our boy might finally be starting to move on.
I want to chase scoops together.
Here are the gimlet and grasshopper that you ordered.
Thanks. They've both got just the right amount of foam.
Your shaking technique has really improved, Shino. I'm impressed.
Thank you for saying so, but I'm still not a patch on Bramati. Well, please enjoy your drinks.
Sip, sip, sip.
This is lovely. Still, I see you like even your cocktails sweet.
Well, not all the time. Come to think of it, I've shot back a few with Renee, but I guess this is my first time doing it with you, huh?
We were too young, remember? Although I suppose that didn't stop you at the school festival after party.
Shut up.
I got no idea what you're talking about.
I swear, you two are why they say boys will be boys.
considering someone has been avoiding me these past 4 years, we really haven't run into each other much. But come to think of it, we've ended up with a lot of shared acquaintances. Bermotti, Shino, and I suppose even that actress qualifies now. Hey, don't look at me like that. She's just a client, that's all. It's just what happens when two folks work the same city. Especially when our jobs are like two sides of the same coin. I suppose you're right. Though, what does that make Renee? Heads or tails? He's the edge of the coin, or the guy with the coin in the palm of his hand. Good point. I thought he made a very fitting career choice when he decided to join the Ministry of Home Affairs before graduation. I never expected he'd end up transferring to the CID when it was established and become a rival of sorts. That's just the kind of guy he is. Like how he acts like a venerable older brother figure, even though he's only a year older than us. Incidentally, he seemed surprised when he learned I was joining the guild. Happily, he wasn't opposed either. He was like my only ally outside my circle of friends, after certain someone disappeared. Ugh. You really haven't changed at all these last 7 years. Or the last 15, for that matter. Well, we're talking about not changing. You do know it's your fault I ended up with such a sweet tooth, right? All you did was stuff a poor, impressionable van full of chocolate and macarons from your family biz all the time. Perhaps. But Renee just got just as stuffed and avoided sugar addiction, so I can only think you were doomed to end up this way regardless. I really don't remember you having this much of a sweet tooth when you were younger, though. Are you sure something didn't happen after? I don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry. I mean to rip out old scars. I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Still, I don't have any regrets about ending up this way. Adds a bit of fun to life. My employees always look at me funny, but they're gonna complain about me loving sweet stuff. They can give theirs to me, I say. I still have mixed feelings about your career choice. But I've been feeling a little better about it lately, seeing the sort of people you're attracting. I really didn't expect you to end up with a student of Professor Hamilton working under you, though. Attracting is definitely the right word. It's like I'm a magnet for hard cases these days. Well, I guess Rosette's technically different since she's on loan from Marduk. I'm honestly shocked at just how much you seem to trust her. Not that I have any doubts about how capable she is, given her employer. Oh, she's capable, all right. And I know I can trust her. Just wish I could say the same about her bosses. Marduk. So shady you can see the shadow for Selge. You ain't got anything on them, do you? And they're as much of an enigma to us as the society is, I'm afraid. Still, you're the one who has a contract with them. Good job signing away your soul to the Selge Long Shadow. Ugh. Bah! Shino, bring me an Alexander, would you? I would like a white lady, please. Certainly. Bring me another! Damn, really wasn't expecting you to go and foot the bill. This guy's supposed to look suave, you won't even let him pick up the check. I was the one who invited you here, and please, that idea's so old-fashioned it's covered in moss. You're going away next weekend with your team, right? If you really want to buy someone something nice, treat them instead. Besides, I'm sure you're already aware, but being an A-rank bracer pays rather well. Jeez, rub it in some more, why don't you? You can treat me next time. How does that sound? You're on. The tab will be way bigger next time anyway. Could always call Renee too. Oh, wait, I got a better idea. Let's save that for when we go someplace really expensive. His line of work, the guy's probably loaded by now. Oh, you. We have the most expensive bar, get Renee, he pulls the tab. I'm going to take a cab home. You're taking the subway back, right? Yeah, no buses run this late at night. Night, Elaine. Here's to a good working relationship from here on out. That will be entirely dependent on you. Good night, Van.
Van.
What's up?
Are you really going to go on that trip?
What? Okay. What's going on into...
It's nothing. I hope you have a good time.
What's going on, Elaine? You know, what is it, like the last time he went on a trip, he didn't come back for a while or
Don't
something?
forget, you're a leader now. Don't get too carried away out there, okay?
Yeah. What was that all about? I haven't seen her act like that since we were kids. Okay, so they are like childhood friends. It's been so long since we first met Horacian, all those years ago. She was the daughter of the biggest family in the area. Renee was the son of a government man slaving away his life far from home, and I... Sounds like she stopped talking to her family after joining the guild, though. Maybe there's some kind of problem in her personal life she's not talking about. Not like he'll make up for what happened 7 years ago, but maybe I should talk to her about it sometime. I'm so curious to freaking unravel this backstory of these three. Like, I want to know more about Van, because we know so much more about almost everyone else in the group. November 14th, 12:08, 6:30 a.m.
Okay, I'm gonna head out now.
We'll be right here when you get back. Be careful
Oh,
now.
are we only taking Yume?
Take good care of her for us. We're counting on you.
I know. She's in safe hands with us.
Thank you for looking after her. If she starts being selfish or making a fuss, don't be afraid to give her a talking to.
Oh, and this gets Yume out of the house so Paulette can talk to Victor about that without her
We
overhearing.
want you to have lots of fun, but we also need you to be a good girl, okay? And don't forget to brush your teeth and use the bathroom before you go to bed.
I won't.
She's always a good girl. She'll be fine. We'll be sure to keep a close eye on her at all times. I'll be there for her too. I can help her pick out souvenirs or something. Goodbye.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Immediate, just straight to business.
Well, this conversation might take a while, so I think I'll go make us some coffee first.
So? Wee! Vroom! Vroom! This car's the bestest! Isn't it? Well, kids are so easy to please. What's wrong with that? It's good to enjoy the little things in life. I'm glad the inn was understanding about her coming with us. Yeah, I was hoping we wouldn't have any issues since she's so young. Sure enough, we didn't. The best inn in Longline knows how to do right by its customers. It was considerate of you to propose that we look after her. Your guardians have much to discuss, after all. I imagine they got right into it as soon as we left. Maxim may end up having to talk with Victor, too. There's no shortage of things he's got to answer for. If he wants to be a part of their family, he's got to rebuild those burned bridges, brick by brick. If he screws up and gets himself burned, I'll point and laugh my ass off. Family. Really? No one has a comment about him doing that? Yo! He's eating that crepe. No one's gonna like rib Aaron for being a dick. Oh, nodding off. Not like a light already, huh? It was an early morning for her. I'm not surprised she's tired. It's almost 9 a.m. You said we would be arriving around 12:30, if I recall. Somewhere around there, yeah. Since we got Yume with us, I'm planning to make a couple pit stops along the way. Texting and driving, Van! Oh, I wonder who's calling. Huh, don't recognize this number either.
Hello. Sorry for calling you so early in the morning.
Well, this is a surprise. Nina, isn't she? She's an actress we handled a job for a while ago.
Oh, I didn't expect everyone to be with you. Wait, are you on the road?
Yes. Yeah, but we're on a major one, so we can get a decent enough signal. We're actually going to be out of town for a few days. You didn't have another job for us, did you? Oh, not quite. I really don't want to impose on you either. Well, why don't you just tell us what's up? Can't guarantee we'll be able to help, but I'd still like to hear you out before saying for sure. All right, thank you. It's about Judith, you see. We haven't been able to get in contact with her for a few days now. Really? Do you think that's because... It's gotta be because of that story getting around. That's what I was thinking, too. It's completely fabricated, so I wouldn't have expected her to get worked up about it. But the timing sets off a red flag. That's why I was hoping to ask you to look for her. This is Judith Lannister we're talking about, right? She's always struck me as the kind of person who'd let nothing get her down. Maybe the more someone appears to be that way, the more sensitive they are deep down? No. She's this super hard-headed lady who doesn't know when to quit. Very. Yeah, her outfit sure doesn't know when to quit. What outfit? Oh, just ignore them. She's still missing when we get back to the capital the day after tomorrow. We'll see what we can do. Until then, I'll give some of my contacts a call and check if they've heard anything. I would also be happy to look into what I can find on the Orbital Network. Oh, that sounds like more than enough. Thank you both. I don't think you should worry about her too much, though. Especially since we all know that article is made up. If we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know as soon as we can. Thank you. Really. I appreciate you being so accommodating. Seriously, though. That Kingster's tough as nails. Sure she's fine. You said you ran into her last weekend, didn't you, Van? Yeah, she was looking for proof that Maxim was involved in a crime. Seemed to get real down after I told her suspicions about him couldn't be more off. Kingster? What kind of crime? Neko Dave, how's it going, my man? I'm having trouble following this conversation. That's hardly surprising. It's not that important, but hopefully we'll get the chance to fill you in at some point. Anyway, I'm gonna head up Dingo and Bermati for starters. Not bad, thank you. I'm doing well. You know, found out who Yume's dad is. Not pleased. I don't know. This is one of those things where it's like I almost feel like I would have rather not found out for the entirety and just like left it like a question. Be like, don't worry about it. Doesn't matter. Marriage is that they're a happy family right now. And Van can totally be stepped down. Dingo, Bermati for starters. I'm too full to eat anymore. Too full to eat? What? What's that like? Good start. This is a nice track. It's relaxing. Going to Long Line. Quite like Max. I mean, I feel November 14th, 11th. I feel like it's gonna be one of those things like the farther in the game, the more it's gonna be like, okay, I guess I can like him. But like, man, you tell me a dude cheats on his bombshell wife who supported him after he got into a massive car accident that like he had to go through rehab to recover from after she supported him to win 3 fucking championships. It's like, bro, like, man, you have to have some kind of redemption arc for me to forgive any of that. And even then, it's not like forgiving any of it. Fucking gnats, man. I have like a fucking trap over there and everything. Not working. It's like, yeah. Gonna take a lot. Whoa, those are big rocks. That's called a mountain range. I've seen photos of this one, but it's even more impressive in person. There are 2 in this area. The Tian Shan Mountains in the north and the Ishgal Mountains in the south. Both serve as the dividing line between central Zemuria and the east. Aren't they also known as the Solaris Mountains and the Kunlun Mountains? Yes, that's right. People from the east call them Solaris and Kunlun. But Tian Shan and Ishgal are the officially designated names at the behest of the church. Oh, fuck the church, bro. I gotcha. You probably learned about that in class. It's weird to think that my homeland is just on the other side. It's basically a hop, skip, and a jump away. You'd have to jump pretty damn high to get over that mountain, though. I might as well be in a completely different world. Huh? Motorcycle, man. He's smiling. Huh? That bike was super duper cool. Man, I'd kill for a ride like that. I thought I saw the Etoise label on it. Could I? That man was riding one of the high-end models they released in the spring. You have to be quite large to ride one of those, and he was exactly that. Indeed, he had an impressive physique for a man of his age. Why the long face, Van? What's wrong? Are you carsick or something? Nah, nothing like that. Just got a bit of trauma with guys who ride around on big bikes. Oh, and I ain't talking about Hermes. He's been a huge help. This issue's exclusive to dudes. The direwolf really did a number on your psyche, huh? Something about that dude makes me want to deck him in the face. Maybe it's the shades. That is inadvisable, Mr. Y. He has been labeled as an S-Class threat by the Marduk Company. What? You're acquainted with an S-Class threat? Your choice of clientele is atypical, to say the least. There's no way it could be him. What a joke. This ain't even my hometown, and yet here I am getting all nostalgic over this shit. Man looks to be lost in thought. Well, he is smiling, so maybe I shouldn't worry. It can't be him, said a JRPG protagonist. Which is immediately grounds for fucking it's totally him, probably, whoever you're thinking of. Yo, okay. November 14th, 12:32 p.m.
We're here!
Nice.
So this is Longlie.
Yeah, we know one Mr. Schwarzer was here some time ago.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this.
It's got a whole different kind of Eastern vibe compared to Longport. It's like an idyllic town nestled in the mountains. How white smoke is steamed from the springs, I assume. It certainly has a distinctive smell to it. Yeah, that's the smell of sulfur. It's a big part of being near a spring. Our lodgings are down to the right across the river. Let's go drop our stuff off before we do anything else. Okay. There's so much stuff I've never seen before here. It's so awesome. Everything smells so good, too. There's grilled skewers and mochi and what are those things with leaves wrapped around them? Damn, starve much? Those are called zongzi. Actually, I'm starting to feel hungry myself. Same here. I know we had a little bit to eat at that pit stop, but I could use a real meal. Lunch is going to be waiting for us at our lodgings, though, isn't it? Yes, that should have some of the local cuisine, too. No need to rush, I guess. Oh, what are those? What are those? They're so hot, and they're super black, too. I don't know what they are, either. Maybe some kind of manto? They smell so sweet and fragrant. Yume's right about that color. That lustrous black really makes them stand out. I see I've got your interest. These here are hot spring manteau made using bamboo charcoal. They've got black sesame jam inside, and they're tasty as they look, but they fill you up fast. You won't have any room for lunch if you have one now. How about I buy some for everyone later? They look so good. I guess we gotta wait for lunch soon, but we have to come back here later. Ah, you certainly know your stuff, young man. I'll be waiting. Longlie's known far and wide for his tea leaves, too. How about trying some of our confections made from them? Our matcha ice cream has been a hot seller lately. Matcha ice cream? Wait, matcha ice cream? That's a thing now? How do you make something so bitter taste like? Now I gotta try that. Can we? What happened to lunch? I've never seen someone lose all brain function when it comes to sweets the way he does. And with saunas and cars, too. Dude's just insufferable. If we have to wait, you have to wait. We'll already be coming back here after lunch for the manteau, yes? God. Like, I think I'm more like... How many hours into this game am I? And I'm in intermission, which I think is like 60% of the way through the game. I think I'm like damn near 80 hours in. It's crazy. Oh, this place looks so fancy. Yeah, it's pretty top class. Indeed, it has a quiet elegance and beauty to it. I can't imagine how expensive it is to normally stay here. We're staying for free, right? I almost feel guilty about that now. Welcome. You must be Mr. Arkwright and his party? Yeah, that's right. 6 adults and a child. We've been expecting you. Welcome to Hekizanro Inn. We will be happy to carry your belongings to your rooms. You can have your lunch as soon as you wish after that. Really? Nice. Thanks, guys. No one wasted no time making himself at home. Yo, all these nice beds. Massive room. Whoa, this room is so nice. Not so much as a spot of dust inside, and the furnishings are rather extravagant as well. Can we share a bed, Anyas? Please? Foreigners that can sleep in our bed, too. The beds do look wide enough, so I don't see the harm in that. Maybe we could have a special Samu party instead of pajama party for the occasion, too. I don't know what that is, but I'm down. I'd be happy to join in. So I'm with you too? What'd you expect? You're the kind of guy who can only sleep when he's by himself? No, that's not it. Should have seen this coming, honestly. Did Widow Quaddy want to be with the girls? Always gotta watch out for the quiet ones. Because there's a hungry wolf somewhere under there, huh? Don't call me Widow Quaddy ever again. And I'm not a wolf. Whatever. I'm fine with this arrangement. I'll try not to snore. Anyway, who's up for lunch? Oh, little Quaddy. Oh man, I don't think my taste buds have ever been this happy. My mouth is bursting with flavor. It's called Nitao Menji. It's a local dish here in Longlai. The chicken is soaked in peach alcohol before being stir-fried and served in a garlic and soy sauce. Whoever thought of this is a genius. The chicken's so tender and it's got that sweet peach quality to it you can't resist. The flavor is distinctive enough while still being subtle. I'd call it a perfect blend of sweetness, fragrance, and juiciness. The chef here must be a real pro. And as long as he is so good. Careful, it's also getting all over you. That was amazing! Yeah, my mouth is in heaven right now. And it sounds like whatever they have in store for dinner tonight is going to be even better. It's going to be traditional Eastern kaiseki meal served in courses. Kaiseki? What's that? It's kind of one of those pretentious meals that are all about presentation. Though in this case, I'm sure the Eastern cuisine's as good as it looks. It's more of a Far Eastern thing than what I'm used to. Something I've noticed, by the way, but how do you know so much about everything here, Van? I was wondering the same thing, actually. This isn't the first time you show us around somewhere, but it feels like you know this place far too well to have just come here for work. Just hoping you wouldn't pick up on that. I lived here a few years back. Really? When was that? When I was 19, for about half a year. It was more for training than for fun, though. That explains it then. I suppose that must have been a while after you separated from Elaine and Mr. Kincaid. So back when you were my age, huh? Hard to believe your memory's still sharp enough to remember what happened over a decade ago. It was only 5 years ago, damn it! But yeah, I should be able to play tour guide for you guys just fine. Anyway, like I said earlier, we're gonna split up for 2 hours. Go ahead and sightsee, go for a stroll, grab something else to eat. The guidebook we got from the inn should help you around. Try and avoid going around alone, though. Especially you, Yums. You always gotta be with someone. Aye, aye, sir. If there's anything you would like to see, I would be happy to accompany you. There's so much I want to check out, I don't know where to start. What'd you have in mind, Anyas? I know I want to see the temple, but I'm not sure whether or not to go there first. Drink, play, buy is my game plan. There's gotta be a spot for Mahjong here, right? Even if there is, it's not going to be in any tour guide. Guess I should help them around guess I should help them around some before they get themselves in trouble. It's like 2 additional party members to accompany Van. They can be swapped out later using the computer in the... Oh, I mean, fucking you may get in there. And... You know, yeah, let's check this out. Yeah, Yume! Yume and Quattro. I feel like that'd be fun. But regardless of how fun it is, I think that, yes, 75 hours, Jesus. 75 hours, we can give or take an hour, hour and a half for meal times and starting stream stuff, but like, damn, and only an intermission. Ugh. But yeah, I think that this is a good place to stop for the night because, like, let's be real here, oh, yo, look at that. This is nice. But yeah, so with that, I am going to be ending stream here. I will be back on Wednesday with some more Ender Lilies, so I hope everyone's looking forward to that. But thank you, Neko Dave, for dropping by. Thank you, Sleeper, and Spiced, and Keeve, and everyone else that dropped by and was lurking. So I hope you all have a very nice night. Bye.